FD.
I am rolling with FD.
I'm rolling with FD.
I'm rolling with FD, baby.
We are rolling with FD.
I'm rolling with FD.
We got alphas and bros in the house.
That's right. Peace out, my brother.
Woo! I'm rolling with the F to the D.
Learn something new every day when you're rolling with FD.
We are rolling with FD, baby.
I roll with one person, and that's FD.
I'm rolling with FD, baby.
You gotta love it, man.
Hey, Renee, who you rolling with?
Rolling with FD.
Amen.
Rolling with FD.
You don't have to ask. I'm rolling with FD.
My man, C. Bless. Who you rolling with?
I'm rolling with FD.
I'm rolling with FD.
That's how you just rolling, right? That's the whole thing, right? You roll with it.
I'm rolling with FD.
Manny and Jeremy, who you rolling with?
We're rolling with FD. We don't want to get our asses kicked.
My man, Dan, the card man. I appreciate you, dog. You gotta let the people know who you rolling with.
Well, obviously I'm rolling with FD.
I'm rolling with FD, baby.
Chasing Cardboard is rolling with FD.
Rolling with FD.
What's up, everybody? What's going on? It's September 8th, Sunday, 6:03 p.m. If you see me look to my right, I have the Detroit Lions on versus the LA Rams. 3-3, second quarter, 10 minutes, 45 seconds left. But we're about to jump into a great conversation with Toby Unchained Cards, straight out of New York. What's up, bro?
What's going on, man? How are you? It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute. So I'm going to tell the people that we were supposed to have this probably 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
Probably a week before the Burbank Card Show. I got the flu.
Yeah.
So I was out of commission for a while. Took off work. Went to the Burbank Card Show. Still didn't feel well. So it's a bunch of people. I watched content. If I missed you at the Burbank Card Show, I apologize. I watched quite a bit of content on it. It was a bunch of people I didn't even know was there. I didn't really get around. I think I left the booth I was sitting at, Canvas Marketing booth. I left that booth maybe 2 or 3 times. I was there.
You wasn't yourself.
I wasn't myself. I was there Thursday night for setup. I came back. Friday, I was in a hotel room. I did not really come down to dinner. On Saturday, I came to the show. I was primarily at the booth. And on Sunday, I came to the show. I was primarily at the booth. So if I missed anyone, FD I was just there in physical form, but talking to people and doing stuff that I usually do, there wasn't much of that. I think we filmed a little bit, and that was about it. That's how this has gone down. So it's good to be here on September 8th talking to Toby Unchained.
Glad you're better.
Thank you, sir. Let's jump into something we wanted to talk about a while ago. Break down Fanatics Fest. I know you were on the floor.
Fanatics Fest was I did all 3 days. Fanatics Fest was amazing. Friday was the intro, and it was set up so nice. Yeah. They did their thing. When I'll finish off with what I'm about to say, but let me start off with each day. Day 1, Friday, as soon as you walk in the main entrance, it's a big UFC plaque, this big UFC, the letters. Then when you walk in there, they had an actual octagon in the event.
I saw that.
It was awesome. And inside the octagon is where you meet and greet and UFC fighter each day. Day 1 was Alex Pereira, champion. Day 2 was Khalil Roundtree, and then the last day was who was the last day? Last day I didn't even get a chance to go over there. That was who the heck was over there? Oh man, I'm sorry, I forgot the last day. But yeah, each day was a UFC fighter. Now every sport had their own thing. UFC had the octagon. NFL, they had a 40-yard dash with a clock so you could race your friends, race your family, and race a stranger and talk some trash.
Yeah.
WWE had one of the coolest things ever. They had the actual Titantron with the music, and so like you're being introduced when you're coming from behind the curtain.
Yeah.
You tell them what music you want to play, and they play the music. That was really, really fun. The kids loved it. we the adults loved it as well. And at the same time, the wrestlers were coming out. The real wrestlers were popping up. So me and my son were in we was in an aisle that was close to it, and we hear the Triple H music come on. We like, all right, somebody's doing the Triple H. They're gonna go spit the water and all this other stuff. Place erupts. Place goes crazy. It's really Triple H coming out. So we ran over there. We couldn't even see, but we saw him spit the water up in the air. That was cool. What else? Baseball had a little batting cage. They had the screen so you could see how hard you're hitting. Soccer had like the Messi header. They had a ball if you could jump and see how high. They had so much activities. It was phenomenal. Then that was just the sports stuff. They built a 40-40 club, Jay-Z's club. Built the 40-40 club. I didn't even get in there. I think it was for VIP only. I'm not 100% sure.
VIP.
But yeah, it was VIP. I didn't do VIP. I was just doing regular. But Friday was cool. We walked around, did our thing. PSA was there, had a whole booth. I graded some cards. And I'll even tell you a story about that in a second. Yeah, Friday was just a lot of walking. It was like they had all activities. They had stages. They had meet and greets. They had a little podcast doing that. The WWE was big. I never seen as many wrestlers in one spot, and like active wrestlers. Normally you get the veterans, the older ones, but this is the most active wrestlers I've seen in one spot.
I'll tell you this before you go on. Big John and I were talking during Fanatics Fest. And hey, what's up, Big John? Good to have you here. And Big John was saying this. He was like, I'll tell you, FD, WWE was going to be off the chain at this event. At first, I didn't see it until I started watching more. And then I told him he was absolutely correct.
Yes, it was insane. And my son's birthday was that Sunday. So I told him,
right.
Yeah, El Guapo. I hope he's away at college, so I hope he's watching.
All right.
Yeah, so I told him, I said, any wrestler you want, my gift to you, whoever you want, autograph, picture and all that. We went to go check. Everything was sold out. Every wrestler was sold out. We did check. We should have did it a little earlier, but we didn't think it was going to be that crazy. As soon as we checked, everybody was sold out. So I felt a little bad about that, but I made sure I gave him a great time. Bought him some boxes of cards. Bought him some little side cards here and there. So I made up for it by not. He didn't get to see the wrestlers, but at the same time they were walking the floor. They were, because they had to go from the autograph signing to the floor. So of course you get a picture with them. We got pictures of CM Punk walking past us, Liv Morgan, Damian Priest, Big E. They were all it was fantastic. And this was just Friday.
It seemed like everyone that was there from no matter what sport, from a athlete perspective, was about interacting with people.
Yes, Dana White was walking the floor buying cards. It was
out.
Yeah, Tom Brady. I missed him because we were so busy. I think I did with Alex Pereira was his was free. The UFC people were the UFC people were free, but the line was long. So me and my son, we waited online for a good hour and a half, but it was worth it. Meeting Alex Pereira, he's the champion. He's one of the best fighters around right now. So that was definitely worth the wait. But that was just Friday. Okay. Saturday. So Friday, we get home and have fun. Went back Saturday. Saturday was the best day of that. It was just ridiculous. I said to myself one point, the National, you got to step your game up because it was just all activities. And then it was split. And then they had the card, the tables. People was giving deals. I made some nice deals. I sold some cards. I bought some stuff with me. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it was. I didn't go to this past National. I was away, but I went to the National when it was in Atlantic City, and that was my first time ever going, and it was cool. But this Fanatics said step your game up to the National.
So let me ask you a question. Do you see the National trying to mimic some of Fanatics?
They are definitely 100%.
Or do you see them being mutually exclusive events?
They are going out with this was that the Nationals. I'm sure somebody was peeking in and they saw what happened. This was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. And I even spoke to some people that went to this past National and they said Fanatics Fest was better, hands down, no question.
Did you go over to the car area at?
Yes, multiple times. I went. I each day I went there. Sold some cards. I sold my J Jeff 1 of 1. I sold that. I got like the funny story. Mm-hmm. I put my Caitlin Clark. I told you about the Caitlin Clark auto.
Yep.
I wanted to get it graded. Sent that to PSA. Now grading, they turned it in, and they for $100 they have it ready for you by closing on Sunday. So I said, all right, let me get the Caitlin Clark. She's hot right now. Click Caitlin Clark. I pulled and I was on a break maybe about 2-3 weeks before the national. Got a Jackson Holiday to 25 auto, number match, color match, and I was like, let me get this graded. So I sent that to graded. Okay, $100 for that. I'll get that back. And then the other cards I put just regular. I think the regular fee was like $40-$50, and then you get it back within like a month or two. Mm-hmm. So then this is Friday. So Saturday, I look at my phone. Okay, the cards are finished grading. The is asking your permission to access your account. All right, so I look, Caitlin Clark, $99, fine. Jackson Holiday, $350. I'm like, whoa, what the hell is this?
You got it.
I'm like, they overcharged me because I didn't know. So we leave where we was, me and my son, and I rush over to PSA, and I'm like, yo, y'all overcharged me with this. He says, oh, you just hit the lotto. I was like, what you mean? He says, when we charge that much for a card, that card is ridiculously priced. So he showed me how much the card is $2,500.
Yeah.
I got it graded FD 1010.
Yeah.
So that card is around. I got it on. Matter of fact, I got it on my whatnot right now for like 5,000. So that card is definitely up there somewhere.
You got a great card, but congratulations.
Yeah. Oh, and then Caitlin Clark. I bumped into this guy I break with. His name is Black Tie. I don't know if you heard of Black. He bumped into him. He's talking. He's like, "What you got?" I was like, "I just came from PSA. I got this Caitlin Clark." He was like, "I want it." It was like, "Yeah." He was like, "How much you want for it?" I was like, it's about like 2,000. Opens his little fanny pack and starts whipping out the bills. Yo, I sold it. I didn't even have it for 10 minutes. Sold it immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, man. I was like, I was there getting my name out there. They're buying some cards, selling some cards. It was just a great experience. It was great. Then from what I saw when I got home, the 40-40 club, there was so many people. When Jay-Z comes outside, that's some real stuff. Jay-Z don't never come outside. Jay-Z was in there.
Well, that was a prelude to them opening. They're going to be opening back up to 40-40.
Oh, they are going to open it back up. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, because I know there's one right down. I went to the one years ago in Atlantic City.
Yeah.
I went out there. Oh, okay. Yeah, but I heard it was fan-friggin-tastic.
One of my favorite moments of watching that is when Jay-Z saw Kareem, and him and Kareem kind of shook hands and talked for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And you never see that. You never really see modern day or successful pop culture people around some of our greats in sports. You really don't see that a lot.
And I like when the athletes see each other and they start reminiscing, and they be like, "Oh man, I never met you before. I never met you." I love that. Like, I wanted to, because I was going to do the autograph, but I think his was sold out. I wanted to meet. I never met Iverson before, and Iverson was there walking the floor. I missed him though, but Iverson is one of my favorite players. I wanted to meet him, but he sat down with I think the Bless brothers. He sat down with them. I saw that podcast, but yeah, it was the only negative. There's two negatives, of course. Like, it's called Fanatics Fest, so it should be for the fans. Just the prices were a little too high for signatures and autographs, but I understand it's business. But that was one. And the other thing is there was too much going on. You couldn't enjoy everything. You couldn't, because like I got a Comic-Con, and then one thing does it, and then right after that, the next thing starts. This one is so much overlapping. You can't enjoy everything. You got to pick and choose what you want to do. But overall, like I said, it was still fantastic.
Yeah, I think it's sensory overload when you walk in.
Yeah, it was way overload.
I think that's the game plan. The game plan is no matter where you're probably standing within 270 unless you turn around and make a 360 experience.
Yeah, you're gonna miss something. You can't catch everything.
You're about to get blasted with a bunch of stuff coming your way.
Yeah, it was wild. It was fantastic. And then
now, Toby, did you and your son go over and run that 40-yard dash?
No, I didn't want to be on nobody's video pulling my hamstring. I used to run track. My track days are over, man. My track days are over. My son, he met up with his friends, so they was hanging out too. But yeah, the 40-yard dash is the one thing I didn't do, but I did a bunch of the other stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, it was great. It was really great. And then Sunday was the cool down day. Saturday was definitely the best. But Sunday, I mean, every day was fun. Saturday was the best. Friday was intro, and then Sunday I got to see everybody I wanted to. That made me feel good.
Talk to you about. Walk through, if you could name the people that you saw and what that experience was like. Because I saw a lot of pictures of you with people.
Yes, I saw the legends backyard. Saw them. Saw the Bless brothers. I seen who I wanted to see for the so long. Mama Breaks, met her. I got his card, met Dr. Collectible. Dr. Collectible is so dope. He's awesome, dude. Yes, Dr. Collectible. I want to meet him. Denny, met Denny. I mean, I met Denny. I knew Denny for a while. I hung with Denny when I went out to Virginia. Saw Denny again. Black Tie. Yeah, I was just bumping into people. I was like, and then people were seeing me. People see my shirt. Oh, you Toby Unchained? I was like, wow, you know who the hell I am? I was like, that was cool too, just seeing that. But like, yeah, you in my break, so I'm in your break. I mean, so yeah, it was really, really cool, man. But yeah,
I also saw you with Justin Gamble. I think you met or something.
What's his agent? Yeah. He was cool too because we were just walking and we looking at the tables and I saw his picture on the table. I turned around, he's right there. I was like, oh, we got to take a picture together. Yeah, he's real cool. Real cool, dude.
That's what it's all about. It's about meeting people that you've seen on YouTube or other places.
Yes. I didn't know. My son had to tell me. I didn't know because Travis Scott did a little. The people were going insane for this dude. I said I didn't know he was that big. He's a rock star. I did not know Travis Scott was that big. And then they introduced Topps had the cactus packs or something like that. Yeah, and Travis Scott card is in there. So day one, I think these packs were like $300. By Sunday, these packs are on eBay going for $2,000 or more.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I couldn't get a hold of that. That one I couldn't. I didn't. If I would have known, I would have definitely waited on that line. I don't know if it was random or if you could buy them. I don't know how it was, but if I could have paid $300 for a $2,000 gain, I would have damn sure got one of those. Because the cards in there look nice, and even the base cards are going a couple $100 on Judge and Shohei Ohtani, going for like $500-$600 for the base card. So I was like, I wish I would have jumped on that.
Yeah, I think there was a line from what I saw. There was a line to get those.
Yeah, and there was some exclusive. There was exclusives on baseball. It was like New York. I bought by the time I got there, it was the hobby box was sold out, so I got the little the smaller one.
Did you see the box that they had with the 3 baseball hats in it?
Yes, a lot of people had those, and yeah, you can get an exclusive hat. That one, I didn't know what it was until after. Like when I got home, I'm looking. I was like, "Oh, that's what's in there. You can get an exclusive hat." And I saw some nice stuff, like Ken Griffey. Ken Griffey's one of my favorite baseball players. And like inside of the hat, it had like design. Some of them had the logo embroidered autograph. It was really, really dope. I wish I would have known. I would have definitely picked up because as you can see, I'm a hat guy.
Yeah.
That would have been really, really dope.
So now we know that Fanatic Fest is going to be moving around the country. I think the next one is in Orlando.
LA. I think it's because even I was telling my son, I said, "Oh, I can't wait till next year so we do this." So then I get an alert. Oh, get your tickets for Fanatics LA. And I'm like, oh, why are they going to LA already? I was like, at least stay in New York for 2 years or something. But hey, I might be taking a trip to LA now. You guys, I'm jealous, man. You guys got all the cool stuff already. Y'all taking Fanatics Fest from
Well, they got to make sure that everybody around the country has that experience.
Yeah, I feel you on that. But yeah, I'm like, damn, give us at least 2 years of it, because New York is one place we don't have card shows. I gotta either go deep Long Island, Jersey, Connecticut. We don't have card shows. We have a little like Hofstra does a little small one once in a while. Yeah, but that's about it. But you guys have Dallas, Cali, Yeah, I do car shows often.
To get the house tour is a nice little drive, though, right?
No, I'm in Queens, so it's not far. Like it's like about 25-minute drive for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not far. I'm right up the block from the Van Wyck.
It looked like it was a great experience.
It was awesome, man.
I can't wait to walk into the LA version and see what that is.
Yeah, I'll definitely. It was so good. Whatever it is, the next one, I'll make sure. I'll definitely try to be there.
Let me see here right quick. Where? Because I think they announced a few. Hold on here. Where the next upcoming? I know you got LA.
See, that's the thing. Are they doing it yearly, or are they doing it every 5-6 months?
No, it's going to be, I think, even sooner than 5 months.
Oh, they're going to do it often. Oh, okay.
Yeah, let me see if I can get it upcoming.
Because, like I said, I got an alert that said, "Get ready for Fanatics LA." Yeah, but it was cool. Like I said, the only two negatives, which is not really a negative, it was too much. It was so much to do. You're gonna miss something, and the price was a little high. Like for pitching an autograph with somebody, $400 or $500. I was like, everybody can't afford that. This is supposed to be for the fans, not for the rich.
Well, I think if you also go to the National, though, a lot of those autograph prices are kind of high.
Yeah, when I went to the National, it was kind of a last minute. The one in Atlantic City, I didn't get a chance to do the autograph. I was just in awe of just how big because the National was. I went to that National. That was my first ever card show. Was the National, so I jumped in the deep end. So I'm looking like, wow, this is crazy. But now I got my feet wet, so I'm going a little. I love honestly the best shows to get stuff is the small ones. The small ones. Make better interaction, get better deals. You get to know people a little better. But Fanatics Fest. Don't get me wrong. It was fantastic.
So beginning of November, Fanatics Fest is going to Orlando, Florida.
Oh,
and,
okay.
I think it's coming to LA in 2025.
I got my timeshare down there. I might have to take a little trip down there. Okay.
November 1st through the 3rd will be in
Orlando. Okay, I gotta look into that.
And then a smaller event will be at PNC Park in Pittsburgh, September 28th through the 29th.
Oh, you said Fanatics Fest?
Yeah.
Oh, they going now. Oh, they going.
Let me show you what I'm looking at here.
They going in. Okay.
Yeah. This is gonna be something that's
they doing it like every couple of months.
Yeah, like if you look at Comic-Con or anything like that, this is what I'm looking at here.
Okay, I didn't even do research because I'm just guessing. It's like, oh, okay, it's every year, but they going in with it.
Yeah, they're coming with it. Orlando and PNC Park, and I'm pretty sure it wouldn't surprise me if they try to have more sports, more stadiums. Like we talked about, this is going to be a very interactive thing.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if there are more stadiums or close to stadiums or large convention centers in cities, and then bring.
Have you ever been to Jacob Javits?
No.
Okay, Jacob Javits is very spacious.
Yeah, I've never been to the Javits Center.
Oh, okay. It's very spacious. That's what normally we do the car shows and stuff like that. So it got a lot of space. Comic-Con is there. So yeah, it's definitely spacious. So because there was some places they had where you can go downstairs. They could have put even more because Comic-Con, it's like no place that's empty. Comic-Con fills up everything. They got downstairs. They got the comic people. They got the new up and coming artists. So Comic-Con is that. But this here they just had downstairs was just it was just kind of empty, and you just go down there and get your tickets, reserve tickets and stuff like that. But
did you feel like the Javits Center was too spaced out? Because I've heard some people say that. I want to get your
the Javits Center is humongous, yeah. So there was some places where, like I'm saying, there was some places where there was nothing. So if they want to fill all that up, it will be even bigger than it already was. It was already huge to me. It would be even bigger than it already was.
Well, Fanatics Fest was planned on a short-term kind of schedule. So that initial one in New York, there's probably going to be more planning or more feedback taken and things added or things changed?
Yeah, even the creator was there, and he was like, I'm taking it all in and seeing what I can do, different things that I can do to make it better, make the experience better. So yeah, he's definitely brainstorming, and this was the first one, and it was fantastic. It was fantastic. So if it gets better than this, that's definitely great.
Very cool. We got Big John talked about before. Zerny's in here. What's up, Zerny? Saying what's up, fam? What's going on?
What's going on?
The Burbank show was a very good show. Again, I was kind of sitting in the seat in one area. Some of it I didn't see, but I was able to go to the Beckett booth, submitted the cards to Beckett booth.
Oh, okay.
Moved around a little bit, talked to a few vendors that I usually talk to. I talked to the slab doctor. But it was overall a very good show. They took over the highest level in the Anaheim Convention Center. That was a full floor of the show. Very spacious. Aisles were. There's not one time I felt like the aisles were tight, or you need to really say excuse me to get around people. You had all levels of cards. You had price bands, all the way up to some very expensive cards.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Fanatics had that was very similar too. There was one, I forgot who they was, but they just strictly stuck with just F1. They had F1 all over.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
That's who I wanted to meet. I missed her. She was only there Saturday. Tanya loves some F1. Okay. Yeah, I missed her, but because I think she was in the 40-40. She was in there, and then I saw afterwards that she was. I was like, "Oh, I'll see you tomorrow." She was like, "No, I was only just came for Saturday." But if she does, remember, I think you went to the F1 thing she set up when last year. If she does that again, I'm definitely coming through for that because that looked really cool.
Very cool. I know she'll love your support and
yes,
see you and talking F1 with you. That'd be cool.
Yeah, she's an awesome person.
Yeah,
and she loved her F1. She loved her Lewis Hamilton.
I saw. Have you seen that? Speaking of Lewis Hamilton, all the different athletes that's been at the U.S. Open, Hamilton was one of them.
Oh yeah, I see everybody. I see a lot of people showing up. Yeah, U.S. Open is not far from me. It's over in Flushing. It's not far from me.
Yeah, he was sitting next to Noah Lyle and a lot of NBA players. A lot of.
I love the support. I really do. And we haven't talked in a long time. The Olympics. I loved the celebrities. The celebrities were there heavy.
Yeah.
And it's not like you're in the Garden. It's not like you're in the Staples Center or Cali. You had to go to Paris. you had to take a trip there to go enjoy it. And I was like, I really appreciate that from the celebrities. That was really dope. That's how much people love love sports. And it was this Olympics was real nice, man. I watched I love sports anyway. So gymnastics, swimming, basketball, soccer. I love all of that.
I'll ask about though. I didn't hear anything about the U.S. boxing team.
Boxing? I didn't hear nothing about. I didn't hear really about boxing either. And track and field is my favorite, so I was loving track and field as well.
Let me do some quick little research here. Like, what was up with U.S. boxing?
Did we even have anybody?
That's what I'm saying. Something tells me. Let me see here. I know I didn't hear anything about it.
If we had anybody, it probably wasn't that good because we'd have definitely heard about it.
No, we had people in here.
Oh, okay.
Seems to be some people in here.
Nobody did no damage.
There's a young man named Omari Jones that was boxing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let me show you this. I didn't hear anything about this. I thought about this after basketball was over with.
Yeah.
But this is the website. Heard nothing about it.
Oh, okay. And he got a bronze?
Not really. Yeah, he came through with a bronze.
Oh, okay. Yeah, boxing I didn't really hear about. That's the one sport I didn't really hear much about.
But usually this is talked about a lot.
Yeah, boxing is normally big.
Not a lot, but at least we know it was still
it's still there.
It's still there, still in tow with what's going on. Yeah, but I think people recognize that when you have Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, and LeBron James playing on the same team, it's probably time to show up.
Yeah.
Or see what's going on, watch these games.
That was wild. Did you put in for your card?
I put in.
I just got mine back. I didn't get none. I skunked out. I got the 5. I put in for a 5-pack. I got the 5 regulars.
I got some weighted envelopes. Let me see here. What is that? I did the Curry.
Oh, you did it? Yeah, Curry. Curry and the Durant. I missed.
It's Curry.
Oh, okay. Nice.
That was cool. Nothing. I haven't opened them up yet. You know how some have the white, gray Tops Now logo?
Yeah, I hit a couple. No, but not this. But when I do the 5-pack, so when you got that extra card, it's something. Because if you got a 5-pack and I hit the number, they'll give you 6 cards. So they're not going to take away from your 5 because that's what you paid for. But they'll add on one more. I think I did Tops Now a while back. I know you love that card. It's your boy.
Yeah. Right there.
Yeah, I'm mad I missed though. By the time I looked, I got to work and got settled. I looked, they said it was sold out. I was like, oh man.
Yeah, we still don't know who got. We do know that really big cards are coming in foil packs.
Yes.
People have been opening those. We see different ones on eBay.
I see they're on eBay for a couple thousand.
Yeah, let me pull up some eBay here. Yeah, so this is out there. We still don't know who has that 1 of 1.
Yeah, nobody came out yet. But you know how bad you will feel if you sell your card and it ends up being the 1 of 1, and you only made 2,000 instead of probably 500,000.
I have a belief that if you just chill out and wait, these card prices are going to drop.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's how it always. That's why if you're a seller, sell when you're hot, and if you're a buyer, buy when they're not.
Yep. And I think this stuff I watch every once in a while. Just look at
But that card is big. That card is big though.
Yeah.
Because first of all, you don't see LeBron's autograph that much.
No.
And then a card with all 3 of them. You ain't never gonna see that again.
This is one what we got a little red in the background out of 10. List price is 7,000.
Jeez.
So this changes every day, people, because I'm seeing cards on here now that I didn't see on Saturday or Friday.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And I know
card hobby never sleeps.
Never sleeps. I've seen some people on Instagram that have been receiving theirs. So, yeah, but so these are the 4-packs.
Yeah, if you got that, just start smiling. They definitely something good.
Probably something.
Yeah. When I opened my box, I'm looking for the 4-pack, and I was like, I didn't get the 4, but you can still get a number or something like that.
So what I'm wondering is, are some of these 4-packs on eBay the real deal event? Like, could that 1 of 1 be in some of these 4?
Be in one of these packs? Hell yeah.
For $4,500.
Yeah, it could be.
Unless somebody had, you still can't. I don't think you could scan this to see what's inside. I don't think that's possible.
Unless somebody opened it and glued it back or put tape on it, taped it back.
Yeah, these
but that's I don't have that much confidence in selling the car. If I got that 4-pack, I'm opening it. And whatever's in there, if I want to sell it, then I'm gonna sell it. I'm not taking that chance.
So let me ask you, if you got the 1 of 1, it's in your hand, you're looking at it, what are you gonna do with that card? Are you gonna sell that card? Are you gonna hold that card?
Me?
What are you gonna do with that card?
If I personally have that, I'm calling, you know who I'm calling. I'm calling Ken Golden.
Are you gonna sell it?
Yeah. I'm calling Ken Golden. Like get my name and my face out there a little more.
Okay.
Hey, it's gonna I'll use that card to help my business.
I can't blame you now. Zerny said it's sold. I haven't heard that. That card.
Oh, it is. I saw somebody had a fake one. I saw there's a fake one roaming around. It looked ridiculously fake.
So the only question I have is, how many more LeBron and Steph, or how many times could that somewhat be duplicated, where a Durant and LeBron, to where the totality of that card. You got 3 guys on here that are legends. They're all top 10.
I don't think 4 more years. I don't think they're gonna be playing. LeBron definitely gonna be finishing 4 years. I highly doubt he plays. I got LeBron playing this upcoming season, and he might play one more.
Yeah,
so
I don't think Steph is done in 4 years.
Steph will probably play for 3 or 4. Because Steph is up there, and then so is Durant.
But how Durant is only how old is Durant? 36?
Durant mid-30s, I believe. 34, 36, something like that.
Yeah. So,
but you got him playing through he's 38?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. Yeah, LeBron, his game is about the jump shot.
Durant is just a monster.
Yeah. I mean, he's
and then another 4 years, and then the Olympics. You think they're gonna do it again?
I personally feel like Durant and Curry could be back in the Olympics. And if they are, what is that card now?
But you still don't have LeBron.
Yeah.
Because I think the card is big because LeBron was with Upper Deck for so long. This is his first. I mean, he got the card with his son, but his son is like his son. It wasn't what everybody thought he was going to be. Wasn't what LeBron thought he was going to be. So that card is not that big no more.
Oh, but if he got it, it's sold. He said, no, that's what I would do with the card off rip.
Oh, okay.
I'm selling.
Yeah, I'm doing the same. Like I said, I'm using that card.
I was thinking about it for a few days, and I think I'm selling immediately.
You said you were selling them.
That money. I'm gonna take that money and do some other things with it.
Yeah, of course. $500,000 for a card I paid $60 for. That's a humongous win.
I actually think it sells for more than $500,000.
You think so?
Yeah. I'd say $625 to $750.
I was saying it was gonna go. It's because I know what's the name was talking about. Was it Giannis saying $1 million or something like that? Giannis,
but he rescinded that.
Yeah, but yeah, he keeps backing out. He keeps backing out 1 week, then he says the other week. So I was like, but yeah, no, that card is no less than 500,000, no less.
I think so too. So what could I do with net 300 and something? Well, what could I do with that? I could do a lot of things with that.
Yeah,
we all could. We all could do a lot of things with that. So
yes.
I'm with Zerny. I'm with you. I think I'm selling, and I'm going to reinvest. I'm probably going to buy some big Curry cards with that, and then I'm going to do something.
Okay. That's what I want. I want a Curry auto would be nice, but and for my son, I would buy my son. My son likes Luka. I'll get him a Luka auto, nice Luka auto.
Very cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Just to have it.
Move.
Yeah, because he's still they're promising and talking about basketball. I think they got a humongous steal. I think Clay still got some left. Mm-hmm. Clay going over there to that team, Dallas is going to be a problem.
I mean, would you want to kick out to half the best backcourt of all time?
Yeah, that was wild. Golden State going to regret letting him go. Definitely.
I think you had two sides. I was talking to a friend about this earlier today. You had two sides that Clay doesn't want to back up Brandon P. He feels like his game is above that. Feels like there's a level of respect that should be given to him. I think it should.
Yeah, I feel he was very disrespected. Very.
He didn't want he wanted to sign for some money at the end that he wasn't willing to sign for last year, or supposedly during the season when talks were still going on at one point, which was around 2 years, 40 million, 43 million, I believe. I think the years are right. 2 to 3 years, 43 million, something like that. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I don't know. You know, one thing I will say, I love me some Klay Thompson.
Yes. I
think Klay wants to be a starter.
Oh, he should be. Him not starting is very disrespectful. Yes, he had a bad game.
But I looked at the whole season, so I'm not even talking about the last game that he played.
But the thing with
Klay's body, I don't think Klay's body will let him start day after day and have the lift on the shot that he needs.
It depends on. I got the basketball. NBA is not that physical anymore, and the defense definitely ain't there no more. A few people you can name them that the people that play defense. So it's not much. But Clay still got some left. He gonna surprise a lot of people. He's gonna surprise people and he's gonna shut people up. Him on Dallas. Now all he got to do is shoot. That's it.
This is what I'm gonna say. Clay to me, before we even get into some of these comments, Clay to me is going to probably start the same amount of games that he would have started at Golden State with Dallas. And if he's starting some games, I want to see his shot. If he's starting back-to-back, because I remember when he wasn't doing back-to-backs for Golden State, then he started doing back-to-backs. And on that second, third game, Clay's body is not what it used to be. So if he is going to start repeatedly with Dallas, he's going to have some nights where he's passing the ball, facilitator, or he's going to have some other nights where he's shooting the ball. I'm looking at, because I want to keep a counter, and I'm going to be posting this all the time. How many games is Clay starting consecutively, and what's his three-point percentage and his field goal percentage in back-to-back games? Because I don't think he's that kind of player anymore. His head tells him, man, I go out now, and I work out sometimes, and my girlfriend tells me I'm crazy. My mind tells me that I can still do the stuff I was doing when I was 20, 22 years old.
Yeah.
I can still run. I can recuperate. I don't get sore. My mind tells me I can still do that. I go out and start being physical. I go out and start working out. The need for stretching is higher than ever in my life. The need for taking some days off or just doing a little bit and doing more stretching on that off day is higher than it ever has. I can't just pop back.
Yeah. The best thing for Clay is he honestly went to a better team where he can do less and still be productive.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna see all this though. We're gonna see.
Because with Golden State, he had to be the man, and I don't know if he has it in him to be the man like that no more.
But just think about it. Whose shots is he taking? Gafford's? Whose shots is he taking right now?
But Golden State don't have much. Golden State got when he was there, it was Curry and him. That was it.
No,
Draymond,
but in Dallas's offense, Gafford is shooting 10, 12 times a game or 15 times a game sometimes. So whose 3-point shots is Clay taking? He's going to take Gafford.
I think they're just going to toss up more. I think they're going to be a little more fast paced, and they're just going to toss up more. And then he's there for which I didn't think was possible. I can't even say Luka was off, but Kyrie was very off in the finals.
Well,
Kyrie
Luka was off defensively.
Yeah, but he's always kind of off.
Kyrie was off because he had athletic bigger players.
Yes, he was getting run down, and you rarely see that from Kyrie.
Yes,
he was getting run down.
When Luka's defense is in, Kyrie is not doing his thing. He's kicking out. Where is Klay Thompson? I just want to see it. I love him. I just want to see, can he play back-to-back? Can he play 3 games in a row? Can he put up shots and hit them?
I would like to see it. I am like right now that question. If I was a gambler, I think he can.
Okay, so this is what I went through. And one of my friends now, we talk this stuff all the time. Joe Montana went to the Chiefs. He was good. Wasn't the same Joe Montana.
Very true.
And he didn't have a torn Achilles and a torn knee.
He was just dealing with age.
Age and hits. Marcus Allen was not the same player. Ronnie Lott, when they left and went to, not the same player.
Ronnie Lott, oh my God. That dude was
Dominique Wilkins.
Dominique. Barkley was still Barkley's when he went to what's the name? It was like he was holding
Houston. He was not the same player.
Oh yeah, Houston was like that was horrible. That was a horrible look.
Well, I could keep naming. Well, one day we went off like 25 people who were good players, great players, Hall of Fame players, went somewhere else. Not the same player. And I think Klay Thompson is going to be on that list.
Think so?
I think so. I gotta see him. I'm gonna be watching as much Dallas as I can. I'm gonna be keeping an eye on it. But like I said, I think he's gonna be. I think he's gonna be all right. I think he's going to. He's gonna help Dallas more than he could help Golden State. But to me, at the end of the day, we know the competitive nature of athletes. You have to believe in yourself. Klay Thompson wouldn't even be Klay Thompson. He has to believe in himself. So he needs to take a step away from Steph. Steph needs to take a step away from Klay so they can both see what the deal is.
Yeah.
They need that.
I know these are your boys, but I think they're gonna have a very rough year. I think Golden State's gonna have a rough year this year.
Oh, well, they still need another player. But I would say Golden State is a top 9 seed. I would say that.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think Memphis is gonna take that spot. Because Memphis is coming back with a vengeance. They missed the playoffs.
Oh, that's cool. Memphis has got to show me that they can actually do what they talk about.
When they was healthy, Ja was the man healthy. You got Ja, you got what's his name? Bane. Then they just picked up, I think, the steal of the draft and Edie. I think he was if Edie is who I think he is, which is he could be a double every night. Memphis gonna be a problem. Remember, I said that.
Remember,
they're definitely let's say everybody's healthy. They're definitely a playoff team, and so that means if they're a playoff team, somebody else that was in the playoff is going to be out.
I think all that, but none of these people that you just named are defensive players.
But who really plays defense anymore?
At some point, Memphis, because even Jaren Jackson Jr. last year was far from a defensive player of the year. So all these people in Memphis, when they show up, they talk offense. Ja is probably somewhere thinking right now, man, I'm going to average 27 points a game. That's cool. He still doesn't have a consistent mid-range, and he doesn't shoot the three well. And
he's faster and can jump higher than everybody, so he's using that.
That's only going to do. We've seen player after player.
Oh yeah, I mean, you gotta when you're that type of player, you gotta win right now, because when that speed stops and the jump and the hop stop, then like you said, you gotta perfect your jump shot. That's one thing that Michael Jordan did. Michael Jordan was already, when Michael Jordan was playing, he was already more athletic than everybody. He was jumping higher than everybody. Then when he started getting beat up, what did he do? Went to the gym, perfected his jump shot. That little fadeaway, you couldn't stop it. It was unstoppable. He changed his game. Kobe did the same thing.
Absolutely.
They changed their game, but I don't see
greatness. Toby, you talking about greatness.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I don't see these players doing that anymore. No. There's a few that you could I could tell you the people that improving their game. Bam is improving his game. You can tell Bam is improving his game.
Mid-range.
He's improving it. Bam is in while we're talking in the off season right now. Bam is in the gym right now working out.
If he ain't chilling with Aja Will, he's working. Yeah.
Siakam is improving his game. Yeah. You could just look and tell who's improving their game in the off season. Yeah. They are in the gym improving their game, and it's not that many. There's not that many people that's doing that, but that's what you got to do. If you really want to win that ring, instead of going to join somebody, you want to win it yourself, you have to improve.
Well, we both can say right now, September 8th at 6:50, Memphis is not winning the championship.
Who's that? You said, oh no, Memphis. No. I can tell you the final four, or like for the East, let's say no injuries, just with a perfect world, no injuries. The East, top 3 teams, Boston's gonna be up there. Healthy should be Milwaukee. Knicks should be there. And I'm missing one. In Philly. Those should be the top.
You know Milwaukee will find a way to not be there.
Milwaukee, no, I'm just saying in a perfect world, like if everybody's healthy. Those are my 4 for the East. And then for the West, it should be Minnesota, Dallas. Who else is the top? Who else in the West? Name some. I'm drawing a blank. Denver, of course. Denver, and who else is gonna be there? Give me one more.
You know my mind goes to Golden State.
I'm telling you, Golden State gonna miss the playoffs. And I'm so glad the world saw how bad.
We were down here. This Gerald says, what about Skinny Zion and the Pelicans?
Zion got hurt. before he got that injury, Zion was looking real good. I'm like, yo, this dude he was looking damn good. I'm like, yo, but then I think that was the game. I was like, yo, Zion is killing right now. He was having an amazing game. He got hurt, but if he's healthy, Pelicans gonna be pretty decent too. Yeah, the West is tough. That's what I'm saying. Golden State lost the play. Golden State didn't make no moves, and then I've been saying this for the longest. People call me crazy. Y'all coach Steve Kerr is very, very overrated. What he does, he almost lost with this Olympic team. He almost lost. They almost lost that game because he doesn't know how to use a big man when he has one.
Yeah, it's not interesting.
He loves playing.
And Embiid did not play well.
Embiid, I don't think he gave him a chance. He benched him one game. But you got Anthony Davis, Embiid, you got Bam. Bam is not like crazy tall, but Kerr likes playing small ball, and he went to the Olympics trying to play small ball, and they almost lost. That team, this is probably the best team since the Dream Team of players, of talent, and they almost lost.
What do you think about the play of the non-play or the sitting?
That was crazy.
Tatum.
How do you not play everybody? You got Halliburton sitting on a bench. You don't play Tatum? Are you crazy? I was very angry at that. And then some of these games, they're up 15. You don't at least put Halliburton in. I was like, they're playing for the world. That was like, you want to play. Yes, they smile and they're oh, it's okay. I'm just there for the team. You want to play. That's BS. You want to play.
I kind of thought Tatum wasn't playing on purpose. I think there was a reason for that. That's just
I don't know what that was about. I was like, yo, they're about 15, about 20. Put Halliburton in, put Tatum in. I was like,
is when Tatum came in, he didn't shoot well.
Yeah, and then that's another thing. These lineups were wacky. Was wacky also. How you got Durant coming off the bench? That made zero sense.
He had when they first started in like their preseason or their warm up or they get ready. Durant had a strained calf.
Oh yeah,
he didn't play, and then after a while,
he proved when he came off that bench and lit it up, he was all right. He was fine.
But you know how that goes. The Phoenix Suns are probably concerned. I mean, giving this guy.
I don't know if somebody was in Kerr's ear or if it was just Kerr being Kerr.
Well, I mean, I thought it was foul at one point. He had Steph Curry setting screens all over the place.
Oh man, Curry was getting when they played them. Who they played? It was Curry was getting beat. Curry's defense is not great. Let's not BS.
Let's not say. I mean, his defense is. Well.
Curry plays the passing lanes, but man to man, Curry's terrible. Curry can't hold nobody. He's too small.
Curry went to the 2022 finals and played better than Marcus Smart on defense. And Marcus Smart was defense better.
Because he's fast and he plays the passing lanes, but when it comes to man, Curry can't hold anybody.
Well, you got to think who was playing man to man defense now.
The Olympics was. They was doing that in the Olympics. That's why he was getting beat. I forgot what team it was. He was getting. I was like, damn, Curry getting beat up. But yeah, the Olympics is different than the NBA. NBA is even of course Curry got hot the last two games. Curry showed up, but the first they play 6 or first 4 or whatever. Curry didn't look good at all. He didn't look good until the last 2 games.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm Steph, am I out here just getting after it when I got these young kids out here? I'm not just getting after that.
But even Ant-Man wasn't. Ant-Man was. I was like, I thought he was gonna give Ant-Man I thought Kerr was gonna give the Ant-Man the shine. He kind of had him on the bench too, but I didn't like the way he coached at all. I didn't like the way he coached. It was just weird. He coached like he was coaching Golden State Warriors. That's exactly how he coached.
Yeah, it's true. I can't. Yep.
That's why Golden State is like so. They're becoming predictable. You know exactly what they're doing. That's why I was like, we're gonna chat on this. We're gonna chat on this later on. But like I said, I think Golden State. I don't see them making the playoffs this year.
Don't be shocked.
I will be. I will be.
Don't be shocked, Toby.
Nah, the West is tough, man. The West is real tough.
Well, you know you're gonna have 2 injuries. Yeah, one of these teams is not gonna pan out.
Yeah, injuries, and sadly, injuries do happen. But
as long as Zion doesn't have a jump shot,
the West is tough.
I always say 2 things. Name me a player over 250 pounds that jumped and bound throughout their whole career and had a long career.
Nobody.
Well, Zion won't do it. He's shown us that he won't do it. Name me a player that's 7'4" or taller that has had a long career in 75, 80 years of basketball.
Only person looking right now is looking like Wemby.
Wemby hasn't had a long career. He just played 1 year.
He just started. He's just getting started. But he, like I said, I knew about Wemby before everybody knew about Wemby. I saw him before even the summer league. And then I was at summer league. Everybody's like, "Oh, he's just like every year, Sean Bradley, Manu Ball." I said, "Nah, this dude is different. This dude is real different." And he's nice. I hope he stays healthy. But Wemby got it, and you see he's putting in work. Even his dribbling got better. His jump shot is still nice. And he's playing defense as well. He's using his height. He's not just sitting there like Gobert, just blocking a shot or two here. He's playing both sides of the ball very well. Wemby is something special.
Yeah, those who write the checks are definitely impressed with Rudy Gobert.
Gobert, I don't know Gobert is. He's becoming a liability. He's becoming he's a liability on offense.
Yeah, he has a problem with it. He has a problem on defense, left to right. If you're trying to take him to the cup, you probably passed him.
That's why I was so shocked. I guess they didn't want to give it to a rookie, but Wemby should have been a defensive player of the year. But I guess they would.
Some tells you they didn't want to give it to a rookie.
Yeah, they didn't want to give it to. That's exactly what it looked like. They didn't want to give it to a rookie. They didn't want him hyped up, so they was like, "Oh, let's give it to Gobert." But Wemby deserved. We all know Wemby deserved that.
He's probably the leading candidate this year for defensive player of the year.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What we got? Hero 3 said thumbs up this video. Thank you, Hero 3. Clay Thompson, wash, bro. I don't use the word wash, but
I'm telling you, he gonna shut a lot of people up. I'm looking forward to this season. I know football just started, which I love, but I want to see. That's one of I have it on my list for that's what I want. I want to see what Clay does with Dallas.
Man, did you see the Carolina Panthers today?
Man, I'm a Giants fan. Daniel Jones is the worst. I cannot believe this man is in year 5 or year 6. I lost track. He looks scared. First of all, he looks very scared and like he don't know what's going on. I was like, dude,
they chose to pay him and not pay safety.
They gave that man the bag, and you didn't pay Barkley. The only reason I wasn't super upset with Barkley is because he's on my fantasy team. Oh, who's that? That's Puka on the card.
Yeah, he's not gonna have a good year.
No.
Yeah, I never thought he was gonna have a good year.
And he just left on a cart.
Well, hopefully that's not serious.
Yeah.
I have a bad feeling Clay is going to make us pay 0,000. You heard it here first. Hero is saying the same thing you're saying.
I really think he's gonna be all right. He can't. Dallas is already a very good team. He can't hurt. I don't see him hurting Dallas. I don't see him
hurting. I just don't see him doing what his mind says.
He's not going to be the old Clay, but he's going to be a new, fresh Clay, and I think that's going to be enough to get Dallas. I don't know about the finals, but they're going to be there. They're going to be one of the final 4.
Is Luka going to come in shape? Forget Clay.
Luka, I don't know if Luka ever be in shape.
That's the question. It ain't Clay Thompson. Clay gonna get out there and do what Clay do. What is Luka doing? Luka
might see Clay and be like, "Oh man, I could relax even more now because Clay is there." I hope not as well. But Luka still got that grind. He want to win. I'm surprised his team got eliminated so fast in the Olympics.
Well, if you look at the world, what was it? The World Basketball Championships, they got eliminated fast as well.
Yeah.
So Zerny says it takes something away from the player when they get traded. I'll tell you this, Justin Fields had a great day today. A pretty decent game, let me say.
Yeah, that's what I was telling everybody. The Chicago Bears did him so. I think I mentioned to you, the Chicago Bears did him so dirty. They waited for this man to leave, and you fixed the line. You got more receivers. You fixed your defense. I was like, damn, you blaming this man, and you fix stuff when he leaves. I was like, they did him so dirty. I'm happy I'm happy he's on Pittsburgh, and I'm happy he's with I'm happy he's with what's the name? What's the coach? That's my guy.
Yeah, no.
Tomlin. Yeah, Tomlin. I really like Tomlin.
And the Bears defense won the game for him today.
Yes, 100%.
There was
a 17-0, I think, and they ripped off 24 straight. Yeah, because I'm looking. I said I picked the Bears. I picked it because I'm in a few pools and stuff. I was like Bears gonna win this game. And when I saw 17-0, I'm about to rip up my paper. I was like, I'm glad I didn't.
What we got? Dural says, what about Skinny Zion? Oh, we talked about that. Skinny Zion. We'll see what Zion does. Wish him nothing but the best.
I want to see him healthy because, like I said, before he got hurt, he was looking fantastic.
Yeah.
He was using it.
I just say whenever you have a player that doesn't have a jump shot, every time you jump, think about how many times he's jumping throughout a game.
Well, technically, what's the name? I got no jump shot. He used it. He used what he had, and he did what I just said. He won immediately. Giannis ain't got no jump shot.
Yeah, but Giannis shoots more jumpers a game than Zion.
But Giannis uses it. When Giannis was he was a little slim dude. Giannis hit the gym. Giannis did what everybody keeps telling Durant to do, but Durant obviously don't need that. Giannis hit the gym. Giannis is a monster now. But if you notice what Giannis does, Giannis puts his head down, drives to the basket, and dunks on you or lays it up. That's what he does. He just rushes towards the rim. His jumper got a little bit better. He finally hitting the free throws more often. But Giannis, I wouldn't call him. I wouldn't say he got a jump shot.
I give Zion 4 more years with no jump shot before his straight decline in Zion.
I want to see him. I want to see him healthy for a whole season because he almost made it, and they made the playoffs. They still made the playoffs, but yeah, he looked great. He looked this is the best he looked right before he got hurt. It was the best, and this is the best NBA he looked.
Very true. Very true.
So I want to see more of that.
Zion is the bigger jaw.
Yeah,
they have the same game.
You can say that.
And if they're not doing what they do best, they're problems.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I wish them all the best. At some point, there has to be a place where new talent. Indiana went to the Eastern Conference Finals. There has to be newness to who's in the playoffs, who's winning, who's doing.
Yeah. Indiana caught the Knicks. Knicks were gassed.
Yeah,
Knicks were they was gassed. That's the only reason they got past them. But if Randall
team with what's his name?
Who's that? Randall?
No, who did the Knicks pick up in the offseason? The other guy from Xavier.
What's the name? Bridges. Yeah.
Are they a better team with Bridges?
They are more. They're deeper.
Yeah.
They're deeper, and Bridges.
I can't wait to see what he does for him.
Yeah, I want to see what he can do because on the Nets he was okay. He's a spark.
He is,
and the Knicks need that spark. But I want to see the Knicks with a healthy Randall. I want to see how they do with Randall healthy.
Does Randall make it past the trade deadline?
It depends on their record. If they're still if they're not top 3, like say they 4th place, 5th place, Randall they might trade Randall for some future stuff.
Yeah,
but
I kind of feel like Randall's coming back to get going.
Yeah, but who's coming? Because
that's what they're gonna figure out.
You can't do that for draft picks because Knicks always flop with draft picks for some strange reason.
They gotta get some people on the court.
Yeah, they need to get a veteran. No rookies or nothing like that. They need to get a veteran.
I feel like OG fits the role of Randall. They can kind of move on.
Oh, OG?
Mm-hmm. He's much better. Yeah. Shoots the 3 better. Has a mid-range game. Plays better defense.
Yeah, but with Randall healthy, like I said, the Knicks just need to get deeper. They need a deeper team because, like I said, they get even though he was great as a Bulls coach, but when he runs your ass into the ground.
Well, yeah, you gotta be in shape. You gotta be in shape around Tibbs.
Yeah, Thibodeau, he runs you into the ground. But I was like, everybody ain't built that way, and their bodies broke down at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Because when Tibbs was on the Bulls were on fire. I was like, that was awesome. Until when D Rose went down, that was it. But
they had some squads.
But that Bulls team with D Rose was great to watch. D Rose is basically Ja is D Rose pretty much before the injury. Because D Rose didn't really have a jumper. D Rose jumper got better after he came back, but D Rose didn't really have a jumper. He was just fast and he could jump high.
Yeah, I think Ja has a long way to go though before he's D Rose.
Yeah, D Rose was leading a team. I haven't seen Ja lead a team yet.
I don't think he has that ability.
It'll be impressive. It'll be impressive to see.
It would be. I hope he does. I hope he comes back. I wish all these players, Zion, Ja. I want to see superstar basketball, and it's you get it from a couple teams. But I want to see a lot of competition this year. Yeah,
but like you said, injuries happen. Sadly, injuries happen, so you don't see it all the time.
Yeah, it is interesting. It'd be interesting to see what teams take steps, what players we're not even talking about right now that are going to be of note. I want to see Oklahoma City. You got Caruso in there now. You got
OKC. That's a team I left out as well. They're gonna be up there.
I want to see what they're gonna do. You got a mobile big. You're able to kick Chet over to the 3 or the 4. I want to see what you're gonna do. You got Caruso at point. You ain't worried about this poor point play. You got Caruso, Dort, Shea. They can all rock at different times. Let's see what's up.
Yeah, that's it. That team was all right. And like Minnesota to me Minnesota was tired from their previous round. That's why they lost. That's why I look at they lost to Dallas.
I will hope Anthony Edwards never has to say again, "I'm tired."
Yeah,
I know NBA ball is no joke. It is no joke. You're running, bounding, jumping, sprinting. It is no joke.
And especially if you're the best player on the team, so you got to do it a little bit more than everybody else.
Yeah, and we've seen players pass out, do all kinds of stuff. You're exerting yourself. I get it, but in order to be that dude, we like to walk around and talk about that with that dude. At the beginning of the Olympics, Edwards was saying that he's the number one option. Then he kind of quieted down on that.
Mm-hmm.
So
he was like, "Damn, I'm not." When he started seeing LeBron and Durant and everybody else,
put him to the side, it was like, bro,
calm down.
You need to calm down,
bro. Yeah.
That rah-rah stuff for the regular season. We don't rah-rah international play. Might have been great. It could have been anybody that said, hey, let me talk to you. Because we're not going to the media with that every night.
But LeBron has the most haters I've ever seen in my life for somebody that didn't do anything but play and play well. But LeBron was balling that whole Olympics, and he made it look so easy. That's why nobody was just he wasn't MVP. Yes, the hell he was, and it wasn't even a question in my eyes.
Well, you know what I think.
Yeah, I know. You a fan of the second greatest point guard ever? I know.
You know. So, we should have this conversation one day because Steph wasn't drafted into a team like Magic was drafted into. 2009 Golden State Warriors was not the team that Magic took to the finals during his rookie year.
Now, the Golden State Warriors team was created, and it was created by, sadly, he got kicked out. It was created by Mark Jackson made that team.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about the level of talent that was on that Lakers team that Magic got drafted into. Magic doesn't talk about this. It was a high level of talent. They went to the finals the next year.
Yeah. The team was when Magic got drafted, the team was getting they were ready for the rebuild but they didn't rebuild back then. People just got old.
They had just come off the playoffs.
Yeah.
They had a prime Kareem. They had a squad.
Yeah, they're just Kareem alone. Kareem, like I said, everybody took this GOAT talk. Kareem is my GOAT. Kareem is the one player I've seen. I didn't see his whole career because I was too young. But from what I researched, he won in college, 3 championships in college, then went to the NBA and just kept going. I was like, you don't see nobody, you ain't gonna ever see nobody do that again. I don't think.
No.
Because when they get to the league is such a wow, this is the NBA, and they take a step back. But Kareem, that's why I say he's the greatest, because he was great in college, took it to the NBA, great in the NBA, won his rings, most points. I still don't, to this day never would have thought somebody gonna break that. I thought that was an untouchable record.
Well, you know.
But I was like, even LeBron definitely impressed me with that one. I didn't think he was gonna break that.
Would you consider yourself a LeBron fan?
I'm a LeBron. I respect LeBron, and I appreciate it. I appreciate watching LeBron. I would never say I'm like, oh, I'm a LeBron fan. I was like, LeBron's just. I appreciate the greatness, and he is great. And if you don't think he's great, you don't. Once people say, oh, he's trash, and I was like, you can't take your emotion and call somebody trash. I was like,
I think somebody saying it's trash. That's a personal.
I was like, most of the people are talking from personal. I was like, you can't call that man. LeBron is great, and he is. Is he the greatest? That's we could argue back and forth. But to me, like I said, I'm enjoying the greatness, and I can't believe he's still playing. But I know he want to play with his son. I think, like I said, after this year, regardless how they do, I think he's gonna call it quits. I give him. If he don't retire this year, I give him one more.
Let me just ask you this question. This is the only way I can ask this question. Who's your home run king, Barry Bonds or Hank Aaron?
You said a home run?
Yeah.
Barry Bonds, but of course his legacy is tainted. But even before all the steroids or whatever he took, whatever he's claimed to take, whatever he did take, because he definitely took something, but it was legal at the time. But whatever he did before that, he was still an amazing hitter when he was on Pittsburgh.
So what if some of your favorite basketball players went the Barry Bonds route
and just started cheating the game?
What would you think?
Can you cheat in basketball? Really? I mean, you could get bigger, you go with steroids and stuff, but it's still, I don't know. Like I said, even with the people that do take steroids, they said steroid and baseball is extremely hard. I went to go to a batting cage, you're gonna see how hard baseball really is. That you could be the strongest person in the world if you ain't got that hand-eye coordination.
Steroid use is not just about strength; it's about recovery.
Yeah, it's about recovery. Yeah, because like I said, people think steroids you're gonna bulk up. No, all steroids does, it keeps your body from getting tired when you're working out. So now you can instead of going to the gym for an hour, you can stay in there for 3 hours.
So now think about basketball.
Yeah,
think about basketball.
Yeah, that is true.
Let's say you found out some of your favorite basketball players. What would you think?
It definitely tarnishes the legacy.
Yep.
Definitely tarnishes the legacy. Now, like I said, but in Barry Bonds' defense, before all that, like I said, he was an amazing hitter already. He had an eye, and he knew he had an eye for that ball.
Yeah, and the story goes is when Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa started hitting the home runs, Barry Bonds got pissed.
Yeah, because he was like, "Yo,
what are you talking about these dudes?
Yeah,
these are not on my level. So let me show you. If I do what they do, let me show you what's up."
Yeah, it's like they all had a cheat code, but he proved how good he really is. But it was, let's say, they was all the only person I don't add to that is Ken Griffey. I think Ken Griffey. I hope Ken Griffey was natural.
I think Ken Griffey and Frank Thomas represented clean play.
Yes, and Derek. You could throw. I mean, he wasn't a home run hitter, but Derek Jeter as well. Derek. They were in the steroid era, but it seemed like they wasn't involved in it.
Yeah, you can look. You can even look at their decline after a certain age.
Yeah.
Kind of how they got down.
And Ken Griffey if Ken Griffey didn't get hurt, he would have so many records. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. So let's look at the Puka Nacua injury right quick.
What was it?
I don't know. I haven't looked at it yet. I want to look at with you live, or at least live.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
See what this is.
I just looked down and I saw he was on a cart. Oh, did he even get hit? Oh, that's bad.
Oh, baby. Non-contact, brother.
Non-contact is very bad. Oh, man.
Hold on. He's holding his knee.
When they bring up that, is that him?
No, that's the quarterback.
Oh, that's Stafford. When they bring that card up, that's bad, man. That means you can't walk up on your own power. That's the card is bad.
With a cart, them. Let's peek. See what's up. So he gets hit. He gets rolled up.
Oh, he got
rolled up. He got rolled up.
Yeah.
So Puka got toe down, running a route, non-contact.
Okay, he's putting pressure on it. Okay. He walked to the card. Okay. That's not that bad if he walked to the card.
I hope he's good, bro.
Yeah. I like Puka. He's a nice young talent.
Hope he's good. Still don't think he's gonna have the same year.
No. That year he had, that was
is ever gonna have that year again.
They just said Cooper Kupp. They said if you add all the other years, it still don't equal his best year.
No. And I was when he had that year, he's not gonna be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
That's not his. He had a great year.
Yeah, the rings help though. But
it's a system.
Mm.
But let me ask you, let me get up in here. Do you guys think Cooper Flag hype gonna be bigger than Wemby? I think Cooper Flag is a very good player.
Yeah, Cooper Flag is crazy nice. He was. We turn around. I mean, I saw. He was at Fanatics Fest too. Oh, that's what the NBA. NBA had 2 half-court basketball courts where you can go and play with your friends and have a little shootout. Yo, I'm telling you, I didn't even get to that part. Yeah, NBA had basketball courts, and I saw my old friend. Shout out to Gigi. She was there. She was there helping out, working for Fanatics.
Okay.
I used to go to college with her.
Gigi. All right.
Yeah. Doing her thing. She's a trainer and she be doing her thing. She be traveling different countries, training out people. I forgot her Instagram, but yeah, she's a real great talent.
Very cool, very cool.
Yeah, Cooper Flag, man. I was like, yo, Cooper. I was like, Cooper Flag was there. I'm telling myself, we get home and we see everybody was there because this, like I said, you're doing so much, you're gonna miss something. And yeah, he was on
the Olympic team that was put together to help the what is it called? The Olympic team get ready.
The practice team. Yeah, he's playing against, and he was holding his own against NBA players. And I wish they would have, instead of doing when what's the name? Who was that? Kyrie? Not Kyrie. What's his name? That got hurt. That left. Kawhi. When Kawhi left, I was crossing my. I was like, "Yo, please put Cooper Flag in there, because then that could be like the Christian Laettner of the team. He's just going to college, and Cooper Flag, that would have been amazing for his career.
He would have been that Jason Tatum became that player.
You said what? I'm sorry.
Little did you know that Jason Tatum became the Christian Laettner player.
Yeah, pretty much. Now Cooper Flag is all right. I watch footage of him. He's nice, and he's going to the perfect school where he's gonna have eyes on him. He's going to Duke, even though I can't stand the Dukies because North Carolina forever, baby. But yeah, he's gonna do fantastic with Duke, just to have the eyes on him.
I think so, and he's already developing a jump shot.
Yes, I like him. I got a Cooper Flag card. It's not a real actual card. I went on eBay and got it. It's a Cooper Flag card. I was like, I'm already hunting for this dude, but he ain't got nothing out yet.
Oh, it's coming.
I hope he sounded like Leaf or something, so I can get an early one. I can get something early.
Zerny says if LB ain't great, just say he do great things.
Like I said, I believe he's great. He is great. Is he the greatest? I wouldn't say so, but some people do. Some people think. I've seen. I'm 45, so I've seen way more basketball than the normal person. But I think he's great. Yes, he says the wrong, like what he did to his son. I don't like. That's the one thing he did that I don't like. You put a mountain on your son's back by saying, "Oh, he's better than NBA players." I was like, why would you do that to your son? You put
I personally believe it was all a part of a program to get his son a $7 million contract.
I think it was going to happen anyway, just because of the name. It was going to happen anyway. But to say that now, he got a target on his back.
No team was drafting LeBron James.
I don't think so.
It wasn't happening. But he got drafted. No team was going to draft him if LeBron didn't do what LeBron did.
I think he could have went late, and people. I mean, he would have got drafted just because of his name. He would have went late.
I don't think so. Not the way he played at USC.
Now, yeah, and that's another thing. USC, he didn't really play that much. He didn't play that. When he did play, he wasn't great. He was below average when he was playing.
He was a below average player.
Yeah, but that's another thing. Now he's in the league. However he got here, so be it. But we're gonna see game one of what he has done in this offseason. Now, maybe he may be working on his game. I hope he is. Or when he gets on that court, you're gonna be like, you can tell. You're gonna be able to tell immediately he worked on his game. Or you're gonna be like, he ain't do nothing on summer.
I believe the first 2 weeks he's playing with the team. The rest of the year he's in the G League.
Summer League, maybe a G League or whatever. Yeah. Did he play in Summer League?
First 2 weeks he will be. Yeah, he played in Summer League. First 2 weeks he will be with his father. There'll be pictures. There'll be a bunch of rah-rah. After that, he'll be in the G League.
Unless he is working on his game. If he's working on his game,
let me repeat myself.
I hear you.
There's gonna be a lot of rah-rah. Then he's gonna be in the G League.
I hear you.
I don't care what he's doing right now. I don't care if the whole time we're on right now, if he's putting up jumpers, if he's sliding and working on his defense, I don't care what he's doing right now. He will be in the league for 2 to 3 weeks. He will be in the G
League. I like the pickup, the Connect. That was a nice pickup.
Player. I think he's going to be a very nice player.
That was a steal. That was a steal as well. The 2 steals of the draft was Connect and Zeddy and Edie.
Edie was nice. What do you think of the kid that came from France? He struggled in the summer league.
Oh, what was his name?
Went to the Washington Wizards. I can't remember his name.
Oh, it was Sar?
That dude struggled.
Yeah, man. I loaded up on Sar stuff. I got some stuff. I loaded up on as soon as I heard him coming out, loaded up on my Sar stuff. Got a Sar auto. I loaded up and I watched him play. I said, man, this dude is I said, yeah, he got a lot of work to do.
Is he like 6'9", 6'10"?
He's 6'10", I believe. Yeah. What they got him labeled as? 6'10", 201. Yeah. He's definitely he needs work. I watched this game. He definitely needs some work.
Hero 3 says, I'm just saying LeBron LAL stint is not great. I got some of the Lakers.
Well, LeBron, one thing about him, he wins a ring everywhere he goes.
Also, you could say, Toby, he changes a roster until he wins a ring.
Well, he didn't. Yeah, everybody says the what's the name ring, the bubble. It's still a ring because the bubble. Honestly, from hearing from the players, they said that was harder being locked up in that place for a month or two or whatever. They said that was harder than the NBA life. And it wasn't like they had an advantage when they was in there. Everybody had the same disadvantage. They all had it. They all was just stuck in when the pandemic was going on. They was all stuck there. But like I said, I respect that. Whoever now, if somebody just like with the the in-season tournament, oh, they won that. They was like, oh, it's stupid. But if somebody else would have won, would people still be calling that stupid or waste of time or whatever they was calling it?
I think so. I think anybody watching basketball will probably say that the in-season tournament is a waste of time.
I don't think so. I like it because the WNBA, I think WNBA was doing it first. WNBA do it. It's like I like the way they're doing it.
You know, the in-season tournament is just a marketing ploy.
Oh yes, it's a money thing.
Get people to watch games, come to games, watch games, buy
a new shirt, buy a new jersey. Yeah, it's a money thing, but it was cool. A little something. If you know you can't make it to the to the finals, you get the little side trophy. But it was cool. But I like that they're gonna keep. I like they're gonna keep doing it. We're gonna see.
They'll keep doing it. Keep doing it until yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably the day you look up. You don't really see the in-season tournament banner.
No, I don't know. No, you ain't need no banner and all that. That was a little extra. Yeah, I was like, I wouldn't have got no
medallions like they won the Olympics.
No, the medallions. I like the medallion part, but to hang up a banner for that, I was like, unless you're gonna take that banner and pass it around like a Stanley Cup, whoever wins get the banner for that year. That'll make it a little more interesting. Just keep
all these leagues are fighting and scratching to do something to be social media worthy throughout the season.
Yeah, they're trying to. Everybody is competing with one of the most popular sports. Everybody's competing with soccer. Soccer is they travel so much. Soccer is always on. Soccer don't really have an off season. Soccer's going on all year round, and soccer is one of the biggest sports in the world. And everybody's competing. Yes, and out in this country, football, basketball, but you go other places, they're all about soccer. They call it football. That's their football.
But there are demographics of people that don't get their sports updates on TV. So they're either on their phone, laptop, and this is where the NFL, it's like SportsCenter. SportsCenter turned their whole IG over to a young gal who started making their IG more exciting. Mm-hmm. And they just signed a new contract with this guy and re-up with him for the next 2 years or so.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
I imagine these leagues are fighting and scratching to make sure they're in the eyes and ears of the next generation of ticket buyers, viewers of the sport. You got to do stuff. And so the tournament, to me, is an avenue to make this relevant to younger viewers, make them want to watch it and excited about something.
Yeah, because even myself, I wasn't really watching regular season basketball. I wasn't, because first of all, there was no defense at all. Final score is 154 to 147. I was like, that's not basketball. It's running back and forth. So the in-season tournament, it seems like it makes even the players or the teams like buckle up a little more, play some defense, make it a little more interesting. So I like, yes, it's not big, but to me it's helping. Yes, it's about the money, but it's helping the game as well. Because this was the first year I watched. I was in the front when I wasn't working. I was in front of the TV watching this whole playoffs. This playoffs was very good this past season.
The end season is ridiculous.
I like it. I like it. Just being a fan of basketball, I like it.
Get shared it there. Like for me, for instance, years in the past, I didn't watch regular season basketball typically until after All-Star break. I may watch some games there.
I didn't watch the playoff time. I went a good 2 seasons without watching at all. I just looked at the stats.
You and I are why does the in-season tournament?
Yeah.
They have to have people watching games, but we can't just wait around till all this bullshit play goes by and then we watch the real deal. It can't be like that.
Yeah, because it was basketball. This past season was actually, I could say that basketball looked like it's making a comeback, because that chucking up threes every second. You look at the box score and the team shot 50 or 60 threes a game. I hope that style is, yes, that everybody think that Steph Curry. There's only one Steph Curry, the greatest shooter in the history of basketball. No. The greatest shooter. I'll leave it at that. But seriously, he changed the dynamics of basketball, and it's crazy that one person did that so fast. Everybody thinks they're Steph Curry, and you're not. And it made the game bad for a little while. But now I'm seeing teams going after a center, a power forward. They're trying to play post up a little bit now, and it made, and even the Olympics. The Olympics, you had to play some inside basketball. You had to play some man to man, like you say you rarely see. So I hope that change for the years to come, because basketball this past season, I was very entertained. I'm way more entertained in the past 2 or 3 years.
Well, I think when you have the greatest backcourt of all time shooting threes, teams try to gear up to go against that. Just like the Joker. Joker was dominating. Teams tried to gear up. Minnesota went out and got 3 bigs, 4 bigs.
Yeah. And now you got Wemby. Somebody got to try to stop with Wemby, because he looks like he's very unstoppable right now. And now
the thing with him right now, though, he's on a bad team, so you can almost let him get his.
But they're getting a little bit. You even though he's on his last leg, literally, Chris Paul went over there. So I want to see how Chris Paul does with. I want to see how Wemby does with an actual point guard.
But
is he going to stand up?
You know, Chris is only going to play about 35 games a season.
He's going to play. He's going to play more than normal, because he's not going to do the wear and tear, because all he got to do is pass. He's going to average. I guarantee you, average 10 assists minimum. He's going to average 10 assists. What's his normal assist? Like maybe 8, 7, 8. He's going to average 10 or maybe even more than that, at least with Wemby. He's just going to give it to Wemby, and he's going to just sit there. He can probably put his hands in his pocket if he got pockets. Wemby is that good.
He's good.
I like Wemby, and they drafted pretty decent. Who they get? I forgot who they're gonna draft. But yeah, that's it. And having Popovich as the coach was the best place for him.
I agree.
Popovich actually cares. Yeah, Popovich ain't winning no more championships or nothing like that, but he still cares, and he cares about Popovich is he develops players, and that's exactly what Wemby needs. He needs to be developed, and he's doing a damn good job at it.
I agree. I totally agree.
I always like Pop.
It'd be interesting though. The development of some of these players, what goes down in the future.
Yeah, but this draft was really like, it was like, There's nobody coming out. Like I said, the rookie of the year, I'm telling you, it's gonna be. I've got a feeling it's gonna be Edie. I might even place a bet on that. I think the rookie of the year is gonna be Edie.
He's gonna do very well in Memphis
if he stays healthy.
Yeah, he'll do well. It'd be interesting. I mean, it's interesting. Just the fact that him being there as the center kind of changes what they do. I'd like to know, can he get up and down that court the way he needs to? We'll see. A lot of questions. So if you had to say what seed you think Golden State would be, you think 11, 12?
Golden State gonna be, well, how many with the 10 get in now, right? What is it, 10? They're gonna be right on. They're gonna be 11 or 12, yeah.
Yeah.
The West is tough. West is very tough.
Steph Curry won another ring?
You say is on Golden State? No,
I mean anywhere.
Well, he just signed an extension, so I don't think he's going nowhere.
That still doesn't mean he's not going anywhere.
I don't think they're going. No, I think Curry's going to retire a Warrior.
We know that just because he signed an extension does not mean he's a Golden State Warrior until he retires. Curry's also made statements that I would like to be here. I need talent around me.
Yeah, if he sees that they ain't bringing nobody, like say they just play this season, they do very, very bad.
They're 12 seed. Let's go with what you're saying. They're a 12 seed. That's a problem.
Yeah.
And
I think they're gonna be like that.
I'm putting heat on people.
I think they're gonna be like that by default, because the West with everybody healthy, the West got better. Because like I said, you had Memphis on the outskirts, and there was one more team that just missed it. That was somebody else hurt? I don't have the. I forgot. There was somebody else that just missed the playoffs.
I'm with you though. But if you're Steph Curry, I don't give a damn about any of that. It's unacceptable that I'm a 12 seed in the West.
Well, one thing I'm going to say is he's going to really, everybody talk trash about Clay. He's going to miss the hell out of Clay. I promise you that.
I mean, we'll see. I can tell you this. Clay is going to miss the hell out of Steph Curry.
I don't know. I say if it's a matter of who misses who more, Curry going to miss Clay more than Clay miss Curry. Trust.
You think Kyrie Irving and Luka are going to be able to replace what Clay knew was over there?
Not replace, but he's gonna appreciate both of them over him missing Curry. I think he just feel, and that's another thing. When certain athletes, not all of them have it, when they play, when they got that chip on their shoulder, they just turn into a whole nother beast. And I hope we can see that with Clay, because I'm looking forward. So if he got that chip on his shoulder, and he'd be like, okay, yo, all right, so what? I went 0 for 10 or whatever, blah blah blah. I'm gonna show you what I got, and I hope he does. I'm a Clay fan. I'm a fan of Klay Thompson.
I hope he can make it through the season with no major injuries.
I hope so too.
Then we can see what's up.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, it's gonna be a real, just the way Kerr coaches and the team that he's working with, it's gonna be a rough year for Golden State. This is where you're gonna see the Draymond. There's gonna be turmoil in the locker room, because that's what losing brings. When you start losing, they start pointing fingers, and this problem. I was like, you're gonna see turmoil happen.
Do you think there's going to be turmoil, or do you think people want to see it? Do you really think there's going to be turmoil, or do you think people want to see that?
Well, Draymond brings that majority of the time anyway. But I think the losing is going to start some little whispers and stuff like that in the locker room. I think it's going to be a rough year. It's going to be a very rough year for Golden State. That's just my opinion.
Big John said stop it. Big John, you stop that mess. Talking about punching teammates. Draymond ain't punching no teammates. Draymond is about to show everybody that he's a leader. He's going to take some of these young players under his wing.
Draymond is not the type.
All right.
He's definitely not the type. I don't see him being like, come here, young buck. Let me tell you how it's done. Draymond gonna say this is how it is and do it my way. I don't see him being a type of person that bends like that.
Gonna see some things out of this squad.
I don't know.
A mentor type. I'm telling you.
Nah. I gotta see it. Who name one person he has mentored?
Jordan Poole before he punched. Toby, Big John, and whoever else is here. If you're in practice, there's a guy who just got a contract, and he tells you that you're a fancy Steph Curry carry-on bag. What would you do?
I ain't punching nobody.
Toby?
Nah, that was disrespectful. Very disrespectful.
I'm gonna tell this story that I've told before. I think people have heard this. High school. I go from one high school. I've been there for 3 years. They ended the program. I go to another high school. I went from a Catholic school to a public school. We get to the public school. It's me and 2 other players from my old school. And there's a lot of chatter, a lot of talk. People thought we shouldn't be starting. Excuse me, 2 of us came in starting. 1 guy came in coming off the bench, running back. We shouldn't be starting. There's a bunch of stuff being talked about. They're not that good players. People who was already there. Excuse me. We get to practice one day, Toby. It's early in the season. This was, I think it was before the season started. We're at home. We're at practice, and I was named the captain. Some people didn't like that. So there's 4 captains. I'm in front of one line. We're stretching, and there's 3 other lines. And so as we're stretching, people are giving out, what you do, cross your foot, do this, we're doing hamstring, we're doing whatever. There's one young man that's 2 lines over. He turns around and starts talking to people behind him while they're stretching. So he's not even on cadence anymore. He's just kind of doing his own thing. And so he's talking, other people are laughing, this, that, and the other. So I yell his name out. And I said, hey, can you turn around and stretch? We're on. He cuts me off, Toby, and yells out in front of the team, tells me to go F myself.
Wow.
Right? By the time, Toby, my instincts took over.
Uh-oh.
By the time he turned around to reconnect with these people behind him that he was joking with, and they all started laughing when he turned around, Toby, We're in shoulder pads, pants, helmet on the ground. Right? I took off running top speed. As soon as he turned around, took off running. And when I got to him, I put my head down. I put my shoulder pad in a small of his back.
Oh my God.
And Toby ran his ass over.
He gave him the Bible shake.
Ran his ass over. And when I got up, I was probably 7 yards past him. And I told him, did I tell you to stretch? He said yes. I told him to get his ass up, get in line. I'm 18 years old, bro. I told him to get his ass up and get in line and stretch. From that moment forward, he got in line and stretched. I went back into where I was. We went through more stretches. Me and that guy was like this.
He got your respect.
We were like this. We would go to practice, talk before practice, during practice. We played totally different positions. He played DB. We would talk after practice. We would sit by each other on the bus, going to games. We became like that. So I can't say that I wouldn't punch Jordan Poole. I will promise you that in this team setting, we're at practice. Jordan Poole comes to practice and tells me I'm an expensive carry-on backpack for Steph Curry, as meaning I kiss his ass.
Yeah.
I follow him around.
Mm-hmm.
You just got a contract because we won a championship. And now you're in the next year practices. This is how you're talking.
Yeah, hey, Poole's head was a little big.
It got deflated.
Yeah, definitely did. Because you see what happened when he on his where's he at, the Wizards?
Yeah, you know that wasn't gonna work, man. All those people that was talking about he's going to score 17, 18 points a game, be an all-star. No. First of all, you got to understand basketball and know where you take shots, where you don't. This isn't a circus. You don't make a shot that should be easy more difficult because it looks good on SportsCenter or someplace else.
Yeah, he's definitely
that's what Jordan Poole's was. Hopefully, he goes somewhere in this offseason because he's not going to make it through the season as a starter in Washington playing.
Yeah, Washington there, and that's another team that's in disarray.
So I'm not excusing what Draymond Green did. I just know that if you're in a team setting and you're talking to a veteran,
you gotta have the respect.
It's not tolerated, and this goes back to what KG was talking about the other day when Anthony Edwards made the statement that only Jordan had skill back in his day.
Oh nah, people talk that mess, and it annoys me because like we know how good these players was. Just Jordan put in the work and made it was just better than everybody. Jordan was even when Jordan came in, he was against Jordan came in. It was the Magic, Birds, the Isaiahs. They was still kind of like on the decline of their prime. They was coming down from their prime.
Could be.
And when Jordan got there, that's why Jordan kept Jordan. Everybody forget about the years Jordan lost. Jordan lost for a good 6-7 straight years. He lost because the Birds. I don't think Jordan ever beat Bird in the series. The Birds, the Magics, the Isaiahs. They was in Detroit. The Bad Boys used to beat his ass, and that's why Jordan said, "I'm sick of getting hit. Let me go perfect this jump shot." And that's what he did. But you had ballers back then. Everybody, he played with plumbers and all this other BS. Those guys was ballers. Clyde Drexler.
I can't wait until we see what the Lakers coach does this year.
Oh my God, I don't like him as an analyst. So I know I ain't gonna like him as a coach.
How he addresses the press after a tough
JJ Redick is so to me. He's a phony to me. I'm not a JJ Redick fan at all.
Neither am I.
I do not like JJ Redick. When I saw he was the coach, I said, "Wow, that's already setting up for disaster."
I'm sure LeBron had something to do with that. Remember, he was the only one playing when Curry and Clay was out. Yeah, you talking about
who's that? Poole?
Poole, I remember that.
Yeah.
Y'all forget the year before the one with the championship. Yeah.
Well, one thing, and like I say, I go back to Kerr. I'm not Kerr bashing. I'm just telling like it is. When when Kerr don't have the superstars, these guys had what they had. They did awful that year when
Yeah, that's when Curry broke his wrist. Clay was already out. They were bad.
they were beat their arm bad. They almost had the third pick or fourth pick.
Yeah, that's when they got Wise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I call coaching. When you get an injury, whether it be your star, your co-star, or whatever, you should still be a decent team. That's good coaching.
I think in these comments, Big John's talking about Draymond. Draymond was on the floor with all the youngsters. I think he's talking about Draymond here. Yeah, Draymond was out here balling when people out.
Yeah, Draymond played like half the season. Then he looked around and was like, I'm doing this by myself. Then he just magically got an injury and he sat out the rest of the season.
You gotta do it. Sometimes you just gotta. Yeah.
Nah, Draymond, that's one thing about him. I can't see Draymond with his own team ever. He's not that good. He fits in perfect when there's talent around. He could always fit in, but when
Are you talking about Draymond Green right now?
Draymond Green? You think Draymond Green could lead a team?
He's the best point forward of all time.
Whoa.
What are you talking about? Who's a better point forward than Draymond Green?
Better point forward. The definition of point forward is Scottie Pippen.
Okay. A lot of people don't think that. So you think that? So then Scottie's better. Draymond. Then who's better than both of them?
I wouldn't even put Draymond second. I gotta think of. But yeah, Pippen is.
You can think
like
this.
that.
You're not gonna find a better point forward than Draymond Green.
Scott,
you
like
think Scottie, I respect that.
But there's people don't understand. Now, people that say Jordan is the GOAT. Now, just think about this. Jordan being the GOAT. The man, when a superstar leaves the team, what happens to the team? The team falls apart. No playoffs, no nothing. They basically in the lottery. Jordan retired, and Pippen took over that team. And they still had a playoff run. And I remember they lost in Game 7 to the Knicks on a BS call. To this day, still upset about that.
Yeah.
So Pippen held down that team. Pippen was not many people.
He was also the dude. Love me some Pip. He was also a dude that folded in pressure situations.
He did it when he did that one time.
Oh, he did it more than one time, but one time in particular was when he shot with Tony Kukoc.
He got mad. He got mad. The ball wasn't going to him, and he said, "I'm not." He said, "If the ball ain't going to me, I'm not playing."
Pip was also short with the press a lot. The pressure of Mike not being there as a filter was a lot for Scottie Pippen.
He got fed up with. He wanted to be the man. And when they said, "Oh, we're letting Kukoc take the last shot," he got offended. That's why he set out that one. And then the other one, when I think on the came back, when he had a migraine, and I was like, I didn't notice that.
You know, none of that's leadership. Huh?
Yeah, I know. But he did before all of that happened. He proved that he could hold a team down.
Yeah,
and to me,
yeah.
But you think Draymond? You think if Clay is out, Draymond could lead a team?
Yes.
No, I don't think Draymond could lead any team. Draymond.
Think about it over time. Who's a better point forward than Draymond Green? Just think
You
about
tell me.
Answer to that.
In the league right now, nobody really does that.
Yeah.
You could say what's his name, but I wouldn't call him a point, but Kawhi.
No.
Kawhi went to a team and Kawhi went to the Raptors and won the same. Did he win the same year, right?
Same year.
Can Draymond do that? Can Draymond go to a team that's almost established and go to another team and win a championship?
If he had a team like the Raptors, yes, he could.
You really think Draymond could have won with that Raptors team?
That team was lock, stock. And then think about they won with two major injuries going on. They shouldn't even have won that.
Yeah, but that was Kawhi.
No, you had a guy tear his Achilles. You had a guy tear his knee up in that series.
Yeah, they still won.
Get hurt. Kawhi going there, no one gives a damn because Toronto is not winning anything.
I don't see Draymond being a leader like that. Yes, he's what when he can go to a team like if Draymond went to the Lakers would be phenomenal.
Why is that though?
Because they already have the piece. They just need one more piece.
But he was with that team with the Lakers squad as is assembled right now. He would still play the point forward.
Most likely, because LeBron don't mind. LeBron is one player who he's that great. He don't mind taking a step back. They're like,
well,
okay,
take a step back on facilitating the ball. He's not taking a step back on who's going to take the shot. No, he'll take a step back if you help him move that ball around. But
LeBron is very passive. Sometimes he's too passive because as skillful and as big as he is, LeBron can score anytime he wants to just by driving the ball or get fouled. But sometimes he wants other people. What's the name? He passes a little too much, to be honest.
Every scorer that's with him gets traded. Think about it. LeBron is not about that. You can facilitate this basketball, but at the end of the day, think about when Dinwiddie went to the Lakers. He didn't shoot anything.
I don't know what that was. He didn't fit over there. I don't know why.
Oh, he didn't, because LeBron told him. At least this is what I believe. You don't take shots here, bro. You facilitate the basketball. So Dinwiddie had wide open shots. He kick it back.
What did he take? I'm trying to remember how long when he was over there.
He was over there last season.
No, I mean in his gameplay, the way he was playing. Was he missing shots?
Hold on, let me pull up Spencer Dinwiddie. We're gonna look at his numbers when he got to.
LeBron throws assists, plenty.
Oh yeah, he does, but they're going to go to particular players on that team. He's not throwing assists to Spencer Dinwiddie. Look at this thing right quick. Look at these numbers, man. 6.8 a game. That bro hasn't averaged that, man, since 2020. He's not there to take shots, man. He's there to facilitate the basketball. And there will be other players like him. When you play with LeBron, you're not taking these. What was he taking?
What was he averaging before that? I can't see it.
10 field goals a game back with Brooklyn. He was hitting 4 shots and taking 10 a game. That's not happening. It's not happening with the Lakers. And I don't blame LeBron. I don't know if I'll be looking at this guy saying, man, I need you to take shots.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, I see like what's name going over there, and he gonna be in the call like Connect. Connect got a nice game. I was like,
he can shoot the 3. He's got a mid range. He can. Yeah. He's decent posting up right now. But this is a guy who played in school 4 years.
Yeah, people passed on him because they said he's too old. I was like, man, that man is experienced. I was like, I would take him when Miami Heat passed on him. I was like, what are y'all doing? Miami, he would have fit perfect on Miami, especially with the way Miami get injured.
What 56% of the draft picks that got drafted last year spent time in the G League. Why wouldn't you want a guy who's more seasoned?
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's all about, like you said, it's all about the young guy, the young kids, social media. I got something to do with it. I got a lot to do with it.
Got a lot to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
I wish Green was missing the Splash Brothers. I don't know. Do you want him traded? Zerny says, dude thought you was crazy after that's why he got cool with you. He may have thought it was crazy, but he got some get right. I can't go without that. Remember the year before that chip? He was talking ish to an injured Clay. Yeah, I remember that. Right, sorry, Big John. Big John always stirring the pot. Machado. Yeah, Toby. FD.
What's up, Machado?
Good to have you here. Machado Sports. What's good, chat? Welcome back. Big John. Today's players are more skilled, but can't play team basketball. No, they can't because they're looking. I'm telling you. This is the Instagram, TikTok. People trying to get on. So that lob to Toby or that pass to Toby, we trying to come with
but it's like you got the highlight of the game, but you lost by 18.
That's this generation.
Yeah, that's not good. Like I said, I think, of course, every generation probably says it, but the generation we saw with the David Robinson, the Barkleys, the Ewings, the Dunk, that was, to me, that was the best basketball ever.
I agree.
That was amazing. Kobe.
That 96 draft class with everybody.
Oh, yeah. Iverson. We got to see Jordan and Kobe's whole career. No, but I was like, yo, you got to see two of the greatest.
Special time.
That's ridiculous.
Excuse me. Hero 3 talking about FD a bully.
FD was getting his point across.
I just had to make a statement and let this team know it's a new day. Machado, I wish I seen that MJ play. He was special, sir.
Nah, he was different, and you got the second best thing. That I don't know how old you are, but Kobe. If you saw Kobe play, it was very similar. He stuck, and Kobe came in. Kobe didn't have no jump shot. Kobe just spent his life in the gym and got his game to a ridiculous level. That's the most. Like I said, I don't like comparing, but you can't not compare him to MJ because it's like mirror image.
Yeah, I mean, he watched MJ. He watched tape film.
Yeah.
He tried to do his thing. Well, for that logic, Toby, Pop isn't a good coach without stars.
No, Pop is still a good coach. Is he winning? No, he's not. But he's coaching, and he's developing people. Kerr is not developing anybody. Everybody who's on that team, they are who they are. Kerr is not doing it. Like I said, Kerr showed the world what I've been saying for years. He's a very overrated coach.
Yeah, we'll see what they do this year. It'd be interesting. Is Jonathan Kuminga a $230 million player?
No. And no. Under Kerr, hell no.
Yeah. I think Golden State's going to offer him 100, probably 60 million, something like that. So he does.
Kerr got to learn that tall 6'9", 6'10", 6'11", use that because nobody can stop that.
Well, you got like in business though. There are CEOs that start running companies, and there are different type of CEOs. There are some that can turn a company around. There are some that can keep greatness within that company going.
And then there's some that can build the company from scratch.
That's right. So every coach, Kirk might not be able to coach a big man. That's just who he is.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
He's the greatest back of all time.
But as soon as I utter those words, "Are you crazy? Kerr got championship." I say, yes, he does. But look what he was. That team when Durant got there, you could sit there with your arms folded. They was gonna win anyway.
It was beautiful to watch, wasn't it?
Yeah, that team was ridiculous. The team was so good, Curry couldn't even get in there. Curry didn't get MVP till his last one because he was there. He was doing what he had to do, but he didn't really have to do everything. The last one, Curry had to do everything.
This was great. Let's tee this up. Jerry, love that Jerry said. Jerry, I appreciate you, man. We're rolling. I appreciate you. So let me tee this up now that you brought this up.
Okay.
Curry won before Durant with Klay Thompson and others, Iguodala, others, Draymond. Curry won with greatness on the court with him, KD, Iguodala. I never want to forget. Who's the kid with the crazy mid range?
What? I'm going to state.
Yes, Livingston. Livingston was on Livingston. Yeah, Livingston. Sean Livingston. Go watch.
He played defense too.
Defense and shot the hell out of a mid range shot. When you're out here thinking about these 3-point shooters, then let's say Curry won without KD.
That was the best one. The best one was the last one.
Took over game 4, put team on his back. What's going to be said when Curry wins number 5 without Klay and without KD?
If Curry wins, with this Golden State team?
Just go ahead.
If Curry wins with this Golden State team, I will personally call you and tell you that Curry is the greatest point guard ever.
There we go.
But that's it. That if he could win with this Golden State team, that would be that would be crazy. Like I said, I barely have them making the playoffs.
It's coming. Man, you can't sleep on greatness.
Nah, like I said, man, it's great, man.
Machado says, what? Draymond Green, FED families.
He fed families.
Yeah, he's taking care of
Nah, Curry, what he did for in the Olympics, it was perfect timing. The man went off. Yeah. When he took these shots, I'm sure I wasn't the only one. You're like, what are you doing? Then you're like, oh. I was like, oh, then he did it again on 1 foot. I was like, that's a bad shot. Oh, yes, those are not good shots. I don't care what nobody says, but only he can do that.
Just wait till the season starts. You're going to see more.
Nah, he can't. He definitely can't do that for no 82 games. It's going to be.
No, not for 82. He ain't got to do it.
It's going to be rough. It's going to be. You're gonna be looking real. I'm gonna have to hit you up, man. You're gonna be looking down this year. This year is gonna be a rough Golden State year.
I'll still be rolling with him. Hurry.
Yeah, I feel you. Hey, I'm still a Bulls fan, and we stink, man.
Yeah, the Bulls.
And we just lost. We lost the one person that was scoring for us. We lost, and I still don't have my hopes up for. I'm not a big fan of what's his name? Levine. I'm not a big fan of his.
Levine is a player that's about himself, so he's going to score.
Yeah, very much so.
That's why a lot of teams don't want him.
Yeah, and that's no, he can't. He ain't stayed healthy in the past year and a half, 2 years. He ain't stayed healthy, so
he won't be trade deadline. He'll be out
there. Yeah, my Bulls looking sorry, man.
You know how that goes. FD trolling, not rolling tonight. He rolled 3 out, not trolling. You stop that. Draymond, only a star, quote unquote, whose stats go down when he becomes the man. Triple single. It's all good. If Draymond comes out and he does have a triple single, Golden State's winning. It's all good.
Not all the time. Not all the time. Like let Curry go down. Draymond go hide into. If Curry go down, Draymond gonna be like, oh yeah, my knee is messed up. He ain't playing by himself because he can't handle that by himself.
Hey, all I can tell everybody is do not allow greatness to just pass by your face and then you miss it when it's gone.
You consider Draymond?
Draymond's a part of greatness, yes.
Yeah, I think
he's the best point forward of all time.
No, he's not. He's not better than Scotty.
Okay, so you got Scotty, you got Draymond. There's no one better than Draymond if it's not Scotty.
You wouldn't consider Kawhi? Well, healthy Kawhi?
No, not doing what Draymond Green is like. No, sir.
I think you give Draymond too much credit.
I give him a lot. He does a lot. That team's different when he's on the court. He's a coach on the court. He's telling people the whole game. You watch them, what they need to be, what they need to be doing. You should be over here. Where you need to go when it's a fast break time. He's coaching people the whole game.
Good players do that. LeBron does the same thing. LeBron does that. Even I see what's name does that too on the low. He just don't have. He's not loud with it. Jokic does the same thing.
Yeah, he does.
Jokic does. Yeah, a few players coach while they out there. A few players do that.
But when you're coaching and you're around players that are some of the best to ever play the game, and you're a facilitator, you're the hub of that wheel. Man, that's on a whole nother level. Ask Steph Curry, would you rather be on the court with Draymond or Draymond off the court? That's why when Draymond gets suspended, Curry's like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, he definitely cost him.
You facilitate. You give me easier shots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Quiet podcast in the house. Quiet Card Podcast. My people.
And we're rolling.
And my man Yabo. If you're not watching the Quiet Card Podcast, you need to be. I promise.
I gotta check them out.
Big John, none of the tanking players improved. Nobody in here has brought up LaMelo Ball. I'm scratching my head right now.
I want to know what the hell's going on with these dudes. Both of them.
What's up with LaMelo Ball?
I ain't seen them play in a while. And the thing is, they're both pretty daggone good. They're both very good when they're playing, but I ain't seen them play.
But you have to be available.
Yeah, that's part of your greatness is playing.
Yeah, apply. You can't average 23 for 15 games.
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll see. I saw a lot of people. I saw a lot of LaMelo in the off season doing all type of stuff that had nothing to do with basketball. So we'll see.
Yeah, same thing. Like we talk about, what are you doing in off season? Now he's just talented. He's a very good player, but he's the same player he was since he came in. He didn't improve his game. He didn't get worse. He didn't get better. He's the same player. That shows that he's not.
I'll always say, if your thighs are the same circumference as your calves, you're not playing 82 games plus another 18. You're not playing 100 a year, bro. I played sports. I've watched people play sports. I've never seen anybody made up like LaMelo Ball and Lonzo Ball. And it doesn't shock me that they have lower extremity issues. They're just not built like that, bro. They're not. You watch anybody out here. You see guys running routes, their calves don't look like their legs.
Yeah.
It's just I don't think there's nothing they can do about that. If Melo Ball gets through this year, not hurt, and finishes the year, I'm shocked, Toby. If we ever see Lonzo Ball again, I'm shocked.
Yeah. And the crazy part is when Ball was playing, when he was the point guard for the Bulls, they wasn't great, but they was looking good.
No.
Because he's the definition of the old school point guard. Like that's I was like, damn, the Bulls are all right with him. Then he got hurt and I ain't seen him since. This is going on then, was it year 3 already? Yeah, he's been going for a while. Yeah. Is he still on the team? Is he still on the Bulls?
He's on paper on the Bulls.
He's technically still on it. They didn't release him or nothing?
Not yet.
Yeah, I said, man.
There's been talk of. So we'll see. But y'all said, speaking of Toby, Kerr got to give Mark Jackson his team back. Did Toby talk about Fanatics Fest yet? He talked about when we first got on.
Yeah, man. You gotta rewind and watch this. Watch this from the beginning. Fanatics Fest was awesome, brother. Me and FD was talking about. I didn't know they was going to other places like soon, so I might be doing some traveling. I want to check out Fanatics in other states. Even though I love the New York, I could just me and my son waking up, hopping on the Long Island Railroad, boom, we there in 20 minutes. So that was great. We went all 3 days. Friday was good. Saturday was the best, and Sunday was good too.
Yeah, check it out at the beginning, Machado. Went through that. Hero 3, Kerr was leaking spinal fluid and still made it to the sideline, but that assistant coach was killing it while Kerr was out. Oh, you talking about he had back surgery? Okay.
Oh, when Walton took over, the team anybody could have did well. So but like this, Walton did so well, or he looked like he did so well. He got another coaching job somewhere else right after that. Because they was like, oh, you coach that team. Anybody could have coached. You could have put a stuffed toy there, and it would have looked great. That team was just fantastic.
It was.
Anybody could have coached that team. That's why I do take away from the greatness that people say Kerr has. He's a decent coach. He's not. I wouldn't call him great. He's a decent coach. But Draymond needs to be in WWE. Now Draymond definitely calmed down. He definitely.
I think it's gonna be a calmer role this year. He definitely wanted to let Rudy Gobert know not to touch Klay Thompson. Don't put your hands on Klay Thompson.
That was insane when he friggin' choked the man out.
Toby, do you ever come to the Connecticut shows?
I haven't been. I went to Connecticut for a card shop. I haven't been there for a show. Do they have them often?
I think they do. I think they have them pretty regularly. I know Big John he goes on a regular basis when they do happen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I love the little smaller shows because that's when you get more interaction and get better deals.
Machado, Toby, any new pickups lately? Funko Pops cards.
Funko, the last Funko I got was I think the Spike Lee. I think I mentioned that one. I haven't got no Spike Lee, but I got some cards graded. And some matter of fact, I'll show you. I picked up some cards at the Fanatics. Got some cards graded. This one, I saw this on the table. I was like, I had to get it. Old school rock. Yeah, the piece. This one, I was about to sell it. A guy was starting his collection. This is a 1-of-1 Usos. Jay and Jimmy Uso, 1-of-1. Valentina, I'm gonna probably throw this on my Kaboom when Valentina wins. I think she fights next week or the week after. If she wins, I'll probably throw on my whatnot. This is currently on my whatnot, but somebody just bid on it, so this card may be leaving me very soon. Paulo Auto. This card means a lot to me. Somebody was offering me money for this card. This is my first free giveaway win, and I got it graded. Jamar Chase Kaboom, rookie Kaboom. This card means a lot to me. So yes, it is a certain price, but I was like, it's hard for me to come off this. And this is what I got graded. Came back a 10-10. Jackson Holiday to 25. Number match, color match, like everybody loves. Yeah, it came back a 10. I graded this one. And I have this on my my whatnot app also. But yeah, I got some cards I'm selling on there. I put them in the auction and see if somebody wants to buy them. It's theirs. I sold a few cards I sold a few cards at Fanatics Fest as well. So yeah, it was fun just networking and meeting people. It was really, really cool.
Yeah, great cards, man.
Yeah, man. I cleaned up my desk was so dirty. I finally put everything away. Oh, I got this one. If anybody knows soccer, these two little tops got that graded as well.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's what I try to keep it all 10s, man. I was like, even if I'm buying, I used to buy 9s and 8s. I was like, I only want to buy 10s now. I'm getting bougie. I only want 10s.
Getting bougie with it.
Yeah, only want 10s. If it's not a 10, I'll be like, yeah, I don't know if I want it or not.
We got the Quiet Card podcast in here said Melo Ball MVP. I don't see that ever happening. Also, I want to give a shout out to the Quiet Card podcast about Trevor Lawrence today.
Oh man, what happened with that?
Not good.
What happened with that?
You want to hit some stats?
No, I started getting nervous. I was like, I got the Dolphins because I'm in a pool. It's if you get it's a survival pool, and the guy the guy I was in it with, he told me, he said, get 2 spots because your first team might lose, and I was like, all right, you talk me into it. So I got 2 spots. Tell me why my first spot was the Cincinnati Bengals. so I immediately lost that one, but my second spot was the Dolphins. And I was watching the game like, oh my God, I'm about to lose my first 2 spots. And if you lose, you're out for the whole season. So I'm like, I don't want to be out the first damn day. But luckily, Miami came back and won.
I guess moderate day. Trevor Lawrence, 12 of 21, 162 yards, 7.7 average, 1 touchdown, 97.1.
Trevor Lawrence is exactly who he's showing you who he is.
And who is that, Toby?
He's an average player. He's an average quarterback.
Speak on it.
Yeah, there's different levels of quarterback in the league right now. Right now, I could break it down to you. Right now, we have Patrick Mahomes, who's alone by himself. There's nobody close to Mahomes in the league right now. Then there's some space. Then you have this is something that Cam Newton was saying, and everybody jumped down his throat. Cam Newton said it perfectly. You have Pat Mahomes, then you have everybody under him. You have the Dak Prescott's. Even I want to see this is his second year. CJ Stroud, he looked fantastic. Sadly, Jordan Love just got hurt. You got the who else? Matthew Stafford. All these people are in the same category. The Jalen Hurts, they're all in the same category, but it's Pat Mahomes at the top. And then it's just everybody else.
What about Josh Allen? What about Burrow?
Josh Allen, people hate it when I said Josh Allen is very overrated. Very overrated.
I'll say the same thing.
Yeah, to me, he's above average. I wouldn't even say he's average. He's above average, but he's Dak Prescott. Him and Dak Prescott are the same player. They look fantastic in the regular season. When the playoffs come, they can't win a game. And Josh Allen has it even worse, because he plays bad in cold weather, and he's in Buffalo. So he got it really bad. Watch his cold weather games. His cold weather, he don't play great. So he got it back. So them having home field is bad for him. He better hope he go to a dome or something.
How many more years does Jacksonville believe in Trevor Lawrence?
I mean they're not gonna look for some. Like I said, he's not bad, but he's not bringing them to the promised land. And that's another person who Justin Herbert is pretty much the same as.
I watched the Chargers today. I was just about to talk about Herbert.
Herbert, same thing. Him and T-Law, neck and neck. They're both neck and neck. They're both the same, a little bit above average, but they still like, they're not doing nothing.
Gonna be an interesting season, people.
Yeah, this season out. Did you see the toe on the line of game? That game.
Well, you know,
that was
cool because back in the day, he got pushed. That would have been a touchdown.
Yeah,
they changed that rule.
But this today I was impressed. My team is. I think he's the worst quarterback. I think he's Daniel Jones is terrible. He's terrible.
Who's your running back now?
Who's over there? Singletary.
No, it's not gonna work.
No. Even the way the Giants. If the Giants had an average quarterback, Daniel Jones is way below average. If the Giants had an average quarterback, they'll look a lot better. This man is in year 6 or 5, and he looks lost. It looks like he doesn't know what is going on.
Yeah, Big John said that's a nice rock card you got.
Oh, thank you.
Machado, Toby, did you pick up any Travis Scott Chrome or exclusive fanatics?
Man, them things. By the time I realized that card, it was too much. It was too much.
Zerny, take a picture and let them cards go and get better ones. I think you have most of the stuff up for sale, right?
Oh yeah, everything I got is the only one like I said, the only that Jamar Chase means something to me, so that's the only one I'm like when people offer me. The card is about like $500-600, but I don't want to let it go for that. I was like, you gotta talk. We talking about 7 or 8. I'd be like, maybe I'll let it go. But yeah, I'm gonna have to you're gonna have to overpay for that card. That card really means a lot to me.
Yep. Okay. Machado says you cook it up in Gotham City.
Nah, Fanatic Stress was you. I want anybody that likes cards should have experienced, because the Fanatic Stress was basically cards, and then you had entertainment, and it was basically the National with entertainment and more sports added on.
Mm-hmm. It looked like that.
It was really dope.
Jerry said Patty has all the rest of the team. Did you see the play where
man that was they're really, it was like let the guys play, man. They kept calling offensive they kept calling something,
calling the tackle as offside.
Yeah, and I'm like Kansas City doing the same thing. Yeah, they definitely
that tackle was reset. So
the refs are definitely easing up on Kansas City, and it's getting done.
But did you see the play with I can't remember if it was the offensive or defense coordinator. I want to say defense coordinator.
When the man called a timeout and wasn't supposed to? Yeah, now is that a penalty? They never even said what is
either a penalty or they don't honor it, but they honored the timeout.
They honored it, yeah. So I'm like, they did it so fast. It was like they just like swept it under the rug. And I was like, what was that about?
Yeah,
it was weird. But I was like, normally when you call a timeout you ain't supposed to, that should be a penalty. But they ain't say nothing about it.
Machado said Rams 20, Lions 17. Golf trying to Tom Brady a game winning drive. 60 seconds left. I'm sitting there watching it.
Oh yeah, I see 24 seconds. Oh, I didn't even notice.
Second shed 20 to 17. Rams are winning. 3rd and 5.
So where they at in the field? They in field goal range?
Let me see here.
They ain't put it up yet.
Let's see where the ball's at.
Damn, I didn't have Rams winning this. I thought the Lions were gonna take this.
Oh, where are they at?
Where they at on the? Oh, they right in field goal range. They in field goal range. As long as he don't throw this interception.
Yeah, see what happens. Right. See what happens. See Detroit win.
Oh, bad pass. Yeah, they're gonna tie. Hopefully, they're gonna tie it up. This is a good game.
Trevor is Mark Brunell 2.0. Hero 3 came with knowledge right there. I've never thought about that comparison.
That ain't far off. That ain't far off. Yeah, but there's a there's a lot of quarterbacks that's just like, yeah, of course they're all getting them. I'm happy everybody's making their money because Dak just got his money. Yes, they play great in the regular season, but can you win the big game? That's why everybody. I'm a little biased because I'm a Giants fan, but everybody was talking about Eli this, Eli that. Eli numbers ain't great. He threw a lot of interceptions, but when Eli made it to the big game twice, made it to the playoffs, he went all in and didn't lose no more games. That's to me, that's a quarterback. It ain't about you led the league in touchdowns, led the league in reception. Led the league in passing. It's about can you win when it counts. And Josh Allen proven time after time he can't. Dak proven time after time he can't. So I was like, are these guys really elite quarterbacks? And I say no.
Well, Big John is right here. Caleb Williams didn't do much today. He got support from the defense. We were talking about this earlier. Let's see what he does in the rest of the season.
And that's I want him to succeed because I always have there's a habit of USC quarterbacks not doing well in the NFL, and I want to see his long run.
Yeah,
but yeah, today the defense definitely helped because even going back to Dak didn't even play great. The defense won that game. Mm-hmm. I don't think Dak had 200 yards.
Yeah, it's quite a few quarterbacks that were under 200.
Yeah,
with wins.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like I said.
With this modified preseason, it's going to take teams to week 6 or 7 to really get right.
That's why I keep telling people, you plan. You might as well cancel preseason because nobody's playing. But the preseason is helping. The preseason helps. You can't just be off all season and then going in week 1. It's not going to work. You can see everybody struggle. Look at the Bengals look like crap because Jamar Chase just came back.
But also, these teams are going to, like, people asked the question the other day, why did Derrick Henry, not Travis, why did Derrick Henry not run the ball more? Teams are not going to open up their full offensive playbook until later in the season.
I have no idea. The first drive looked amazing. And the Ravens just stopped. they start off the game with one of the best first drives, and then they just stopped. I was like, you didn't even give Derrick Henry the ball no more. Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson is a powerhouse.
They're only going to show you so much right now. Most coaches are still releasing their offensive defensive playbook.
That's why I'm telling people, I was like, preseason should matter. You should play preseason. Everybody, I can get hurt. You can get hurt anytime. You can get hurt getting out your bed. Yeah. You can't be scared about getting hurt.
It's just modern day football. We just know we get to a season. The first several weeks, we're going to see people like Puka Nacua running around get hurt.
Yeah, because now he probably didn't play no preseason. Same thing. Aaron Rodgers missed the whole preseason, the first game of the season last year.
That's another topic. Is Aaron Rodgers going to make it through the regular season?
I hope so.
Aaron Rodgers make it through the regular season?
If he does, the Jets are winning the division.
I say hell no, he does not.
If he does, I don't know if he can. But that Jets team is. I'm not even a Jets fan. Yes, I'm in New York, but I'm a Giants fan. But that Jets team is fantastic. You have one of the best running backs in the league. You have one of the biggest sleeper receivers in Garrett Wilson in the league. Defense is very good. All they need is a quarterback that can that can put the ball in the right spot. And Aaron Rodgers is that guy. Now, can he stay healthy? I don't know. I hope so. If Aaron Rodgers stays healthy, the Jets are going to have a nice playoff run this year.
Tyrod Taylor is the backup quarterback. Get ready to sing.
Tyrod Taylor, and he's honestly he's good enough if Aaron Rodgers goes down.
He's decent.
He's decent, yeah.
He's going to make some throws, some games that make no sense.
Yeah. He looked better than Daniel Jones, even though the Giants line was crappy last year. He looked way more comfortable than Daniel Jones looked with that same line.
Totally agree with that.
Yeah.
Big John, how about the Bears? We talked about that. Williams and Richardson, not good. I still say jury's out on who Richardson is.
Richardson is, now we could, I don't know if you remember back, you know who Richardson reminded me of today?
What's up?
Remember Mark Rippon?
Yeah, I remember Mark Rippon. Yeah.
Where he used to just launch and just his team used to, that's exactly what he looked like because he did it twice. And Pierce, I think did Pierce catch both of them? I can't remember both of them.
63.
When I saw that, I was like, that remind me of the old school the Redskins with Mark Rippon used to just rip them, usually just throw it, and it used to be complete. They won a Super Bowl because of that.
The question will be, can he throw the routes to win games? Not the routes to get on Sports Center or be on your phone. Can he throw routes to win games?
I don't know, because when he got close, I think he threw an interception in the red zone.
This is what he did in college.
Yeah.
Same thing. So that's why everybody buying Richardson just does not make sense to me personally. But
I'm not. I just sold my Richardson booklet too. So I was like, I still got some Richardson in the cut. I got a couple Richardson autos. So I was like, I hope he does well, because I could definitely. Matter of fact, I might put. They did lose, but I might put one of them cards on my whatnot as well tomorrow. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna do some posting tomorrow.
You know, it's cool to see Goff and Stafford at the middle of the field for the coin toss overtime.
Oh yeah,
traded for each other. We got a few more here. Hero 3 hot take: Mark Jackson was blackballed because of his faith and where the team is located. I don't think that's a hot take. Hero 3.
No, that's a fact.
Yeah. Not just his faith though. Mark Jackson will say it's what's on his mind when he wants it.
Yeah, he's extremely religious. So anything when people try to say, oh no, the Bible means this and this part of that, he'd be like, no, it's written like this. This is what it means. And if you deter from that, yeah, he gonna speak his mind. I like Mark Jackson. Very, very. I like people that speak their mind.
But you know how that goes when you speak your mind.
Yeah, everybody. It's like even this country is you have the freedom of speech until you say something that people don't want to hear. Mm-hmm. That's when it's a problem.
So it goes. Aaron Rodgers is the system. Some people believe that. LOL.
Like I said, if he stays healthy, watch out for the Jets. This is probably gonna be the best Jets team in a long while.
You think he can make it this 17, 18 weeks?
If they protect it, I think. I want to see. I'm saying this is my if. If he stays healthy, Jets are going to have this is going to be the best Jets team that we witnessed. Because I never seen a champ. I'm not old enough for it, but the best Jets team I saw was probably the Mark Sanchez ones, and that's when the defense was stellar. But this, if he stays healthy, he has a running back, he has a receiver, and that's all Aaron Rodgers needs: a running back and a receiver. They're gonna be nice to watch.
But Charles says Tyrod Taylor fumbled Dre Michelle. Dre Michelle needs to be fumbled. Where is she now?
I don't even know. I told you I don't follow all that stuff. I hear about stuff, but I don't be.
Jalen Green.
That's what she with now. I can't follow none of these celebrities and who they. People are like, you don't know who messing with this. I was like, I don't pay attention to that. I pay attention to Toby Unchained's business. That's what I pay attention. That's what I pay attention to.
Yeah, Dre Michelle is with Green. Man.
I don't know, man. That's the way Hollywood is like. The Hollywood, they go to the next, on to the next one, pass them around. They keep that Hollywood circle and they keep it in there. But like, who's next?
Yeah, she haven't there with Jalen Green, man. Yeah, coupled up.
Oh boy, for now.
Booed up, man. Boo.
For now.
Yeah. So he fumbled and he
picked up the fumble.
Yeah, he picked up
that's a
cool card, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, y'all, keep doing what you're doing. Stop throwing interceptions so I can throw this on. I might throw this on Whatnot tomorrow. I gotta see.
Early.
Yeah, I might throw it up there.
But Shadow, we getting Curry on the podcast soon. That would be a dream. One day we'll interview Curry, ask some questions.
If you ask Curry who the greatest point guard is he gonna say himself?
I have a card where he wrote it on it. So what do you think?
Oh, he did?
Hey, man can't lie. Yeah, what do you think gonna lie?
FD, man. You lived through you around my age, man. You seen the greatest.
Yeah, this is why I speak the way I speak.
You witnessed the greatest point guard ever.
He's still playing, bro.
Nah, he retired. He retired. He got movie theaters. He got ownership. He owns a baseball. He on a football team.
Second best.
Can't
Did y'all hear Magic talking about best of all time? He starts talking about his stats and stuff. Did y'all hear that? Did you hear that?
What, he was talking about himself?
Yeah, let me hear that. Yeah, he was talking about himself being best of all time. See if I can find it. I thought this was funny. He talks about how he has 5 championships. Steph has 4.
Was it really him or was it AI?
No, it was the team he was drafted to. Let's see if I can find this right quick. I thought this was hilarious. I was going to post it the other day. I still need to post it.
Woo! Oh,
man, they trying to do something here, Detroit.
Montgomery finally getting through.
Yeah, I cannot find.
So did they change the overtime rules? Oh, so is it still you score a touchdown is over, or the other team get the ball no matter what?
No, both teams get a chance to score.
Even with the touchdown.
If you score a touchdown, yeah, I think.
Because this seemed like for the Super Bowl they changed. I didn't even know the
rules. I tell you right now. I believe if you score a touchdown, the other team gets a chance to score a touchdown. That's what I think it is. Both teams get an opportunity. Let me play. This is not the video I wanted to play, but this is one of them. Hold up. Where's my sound, people?
Love Steph Curry and his family.
Are you the best point guard ever?
Yes.
I mean, when you see something like that, what kind of emotions do you experience?
Listen, I love Steph Curry and his family. I think he's right to be on any conversation of the best of.
Yeah.
But, we all know who's one and who's two.
Magic can stare you down. Doesn't matter, Magic. Nobody cares about that, man. I'm going to find the one that I had on my phone and posted. Magic's talking in front of some people. And he starts talking about his whole resume that he memorized so he can have this conversation. But it's hard to unleash what you've been to for so long.
But it's okay to be number 2. Number 2 in between millions, that's still good. Curry could be number 2.
Do you see the Quiet Podcast? Curry's the second best player ever.
Second best player. Oh,
I have him top 3, and he's not 3.
You what ever? Or shooter? Shooter?
Oh.
Overall player. Stop it.
You see that word player?
You think Curry is better than Kareem?
Toby.
Stop it.
Telling you.
I'm going on the Quiet Card Podcast after your podcast, and I gotta have a conversation with this dude.
Talk truth, and people know I was saying this 3 years ago. We gotta talk truth. I was saying this before the 2022 finals was over.
The man don't play no defense.
He plays defense.
No, he cannot play man-to-man defense. Who can he guard?
Not today's NBA, man. Not today's.
But the best player should be able to play in any. When we talk about the best player, that means they can play in any era. And Curry can't play in no old school era. Hell no, they would destroy him.
Yeah, I think he can.
No. Who can he guard that was a superstar back in the day? Name one person.
Isaiah Thomas.
Isaiah Thomas would destroy Curry. Stop. Isaiah Thomas would dribble right around Curry. Watch the Olympics when they played. What's the team when they was playing the African team? Them boys was busting his butt. They was destroying. We was looking. I was watching the game.
Jerry said Curry's the best ever.
Oh my goodness! Is he from California too?
No, Jerry's straight
from. I don't know what's in the California water out there. He's the best shooter ever. I would 100% agree to that.
Yeah, Machado says Toby got the card market script pulled pulling out bangers. Cards, man.
You gotta know what people want, man.
The Joker to drop. It's a musical. I gotta see how I feel about that.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's a musical.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's why Lady Gaga is in it.
Oh, I know, man. I know she's in it. I didn't know. I don't see nobody singing though.
So Toby, Quiet Podcast, so they live right now, man. Come through.
Oh man, I might take a peek in there.
Come through. You know, people know Curry now, no matter where you go.
Man, listen, greatest shooter, y'all got that. That's no question. Greatest player, no.
He changed the game for generations, baby.
I could name at least 5 that's better than him right now.
Who name him?
Kareem, Jordan, LeBron, Kobe, Magic. That's 5 right there.
So I got LeBron number 11 on my list all the time.
You got LeBron 11 out of the greatest? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Detroit just scored?
They just scored, so is it over?
No. I think
ain't celebrating enough, so I don't think it's over.
Yeah, I think LA gets a chance to.
These are new rules to me. I'm like, I don't know what
to score a touchdown. If the Rams have to score a touchdown, this game is over now. If the Detroit,
that is over. Okay, it's over. It is over. Okay, so the rules is the same.
Over. Okay. Oh.
Okay. No, I think the playoffs is a new style because the playoffs, of course, can't end in a tie.
Wow, I didn't know that. I thought now LA Rams had a chance.
Okay, so no, it's the same. It's if Detroit would have went and scored a field goal, then the game keeps going. I mean, I'm sorry. Whoever gets the ball first, if you score a field goal, the other team gets a chance. But if you score a touchdown, it's over.
The Rams.
Yeah, because I'm looking, I was like, they wasn't celebrating, but it said, final OT. Okay, it's a good game.
Interesting people.
Yeah, they changed these rules so much. I was like, I can't even keep up with the rule changes. How you like this?
Curry and John Stark switch thing.
How you like these the new kickoff?
I understand why they did it, but
it's weird.
There's no more Devin Hester's, bro.
Yeah, man, Devin Hester was a classic.
Should have been in the Hall of Fame. Curry.
Oh, there was no question.
Yeah, Curry about to give De'Aaron Fox a signature shoot.
De'Aaron Fox signature shoe on I love that. I like the business part of it. I like that. Yeah, Curry is taking Under Armour and he's doing like what Jordan did with Nike. I like that. He's becoming the face of the thing. And I was like, I want all these people to get paid.
Sure. Because
the money they bringing in it's all well deserved. I like that.
Yeah, the game is over. They're changing these rules like Panini had and all these things, parallels and colors.
Yeah, one thing that
WNBA digestible.
I was always a WNBA fan. I was a fan back when nobody was watching because I watched it from the beginning. I was a Cheryl Swoops. Cheryl Swoops is one of my favorite players.
Yes.
Then it went on to I saw Maya Moore, Lisa Leslie, then Maya Moore. Oh my God. Maya Moore is the best player, the best WNBA player I've ever seen. People say even Candace Parker's up there. I put her up there, but Maya Moore was my favorite. I think she was the best player.
Well, a question I have for Quiet Card Podcast and many other people on here is what award is Angel Reese going to win this year?
She just got hurt recently, I saw.
Yeah, she got some kind of wrist issue.
Now she was winning the Rookie of the Year, but it's over now because what's the name about to bring this team to Caitlin Clark to bring this team to the playoffs, and this team ain't touched the playoffs in a few years.
So what award? I'm gonna ask the question again to my people. Is Angel Reese gonna win?
I don't know. What other award? Do they have the same awards like the men got?
But that I don't know.
But I don't even know. I don't even know.
This man, because Angel Reese is hurt right now, she's out of the Rookie of the Year race.
I mean, I think she was Caitlin Clark passed her. It was at one point I had Angel Reese winning it, but Caitlin Clark's been playing like lights out basketball, and her team is winning, so that helps too.
Big John says Reese is overrated.
I see a lot of the games, and she rushes her shot like she's in a rush. If she just took her time and got the ball, do a little body move and laid it up, she would be better. But she tries to get it, put it back, put it back. So yeah, her rebounds pile up because she's getting her own rebound. But look at she just rushed. But I think she's gonna get out that habit. It's a bad habit she has. But she's gonna get out that habit. People hate on
the word overrated. I think that's harsh.
No, I like WNBA. It's good basketball, and it's pure basketball.
We got a few more here. Kobe was a pioneer in supporting women's sports, especially WNBA, before the hype. Wish bro was here to see. So do I.
Yes,
I still don't think Kobe gets talked about enough. I said today in the NFL, Jim Brown doesn't get talked about enough.
Yeah,
I'm looking at the Cleveland Browns game. That field should be named Jim Brown Field.
Jim Brown was one of the greatest running backs ever. Everybody talks about Barry was the most exciting player ever, but Jim Brown is one of the greatest players to ever play.
True.
And he left at his peak. He was chasing after the girls, chasing after the women, and he went to go make movies. Mm-hmm. He could have still played a couple more years.
Yep. We got Paige and Rakia in LA. That will be special. Rakia Jackson doesn't get talked about now.
Paige buckets. Paige is nice too. I want college because Juju is gonna be the face. Juju is. I follow her on Instagram. She be balling, working out, getting her game better, and she's already nice. Juju gonna be a problem. She just needs she a little help wouldn't hurt, but she's still doing all right with what she got. She's crazy. She's nice.
Big John says missing layups is an epidemic in the WNBA. Jerry says, Big John going ham. He is going ham. Big John's some stuff out there tonight. Zerny, Carrie the card collector pulled a Caitlyn card, 1-on-1, auctioned it off, I think $33K last week. Big card.
Yeah, wait till what's the name come out? I think the end of the month. The WNBA box used to cost $150. With this year Caitlyn's in there, I guarantee that box is the same box is around probably like 400, 500. Just cause. But yeah, that's the way they.
What do these dollars look like on this WNBA present Caitlyn Clark stuff?
The cards look decent. Like I'm a fan. Oh, matter of fact, I want to ask you since I got you right here.
What's up?
Are you a fan of I'm a fan of the hobby, so I like as long as the card looks nice, it could be graded a 10. Are you a fan of? Do you care about licensed or unlicensed?
Oh yeah.
You do?
I don't buy unlicensed cards.
What if it's a Steph Curry leaf?
Nope. I've seen Steph Curry. Nope.
See, now me, I don't mind. I'm a fan of auto. Like, for my personal collection, I love autos. Autos meaning the real autos. The person. I don't care if it's a sticker, if it's on card. I like autos. That's just my favorite thing. That's my favorite thing. So getting an auto of somebody is just it's cool to me. So I'm not heavy on licensed or unlicensed. My thing is if the card is nice and it's gradable, that it can gem 10, I'm all for it. Like Jerry, I'm a fan of. I'm mad.
Jerry is saying unlicensed is trash.
A lot of people say that. A lot of people say unlicensed trash. I don't mind. I don't mind as long as the cards like even with this the basketball, the Topps Chrome, the cards are pretty nice. They're unlicensed, but the Wemby cards, everybody's going crazy for the Wemby cards. Football is unlicensed. People going crazy for the CJ Stroud because he only signs with Topps. I don't mind. That's just me. But a lot of people care about licensed or unlicensed. I don't. I like as long as the card could be graded. Like my favorite cards are the kabooms. And this past year they ruined the kabooms. There's no perfect kabooms because they put a line on the top and a line on the bottom. And for every single card, it's uneven. The best you're going to get is maybe an 8. Maybe.
Yeah, the 8s are the bombs. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like, why would you do that? You ruined a great insert. The kaboom was one of my favorite inserts. And I hope they fix it next year. But yeah, this year, they ruined the kabooms. They put a line on there that you don't need. but they made I can't believe they made all of these lines uneven. All of them. I had a Kaboom. And I had a Amen, the Thompson twins. I had I think it was Amen also. I can't remember which one, but I sold it immediately. I was like, I don't even want it because I can't grade it, can't gem it. So somebody offered me a couple $100. I said, "Hey, it's yours." I sold it like in a week. The week I got it, I sold it right away. I was like, I like cards that can gem, possibly.
Machado says, I need that team logo. Fanatics spending money with that new Topps Chrome basketball. The Panini studio downtowns are unmatched. We had it good in the hobby, man. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if some of these companies intentionally produce things that don't get a 10.
What's your favorite company to buy it from?
I like Prism cards.
Prism.
I like
Prisms are hard.
My favorite is Flawless because you get game used.
Flawless. I was about to say Flawless I think Flawless is everybody's favorite. It's very pricey, but Flawless is very, very nice.
I'll be surprised in years from now if Flawless has a higher demand.
Think so?
Yeah, I think we're going to start seeing more cards that have real patches on them.
Yeah, I like that. I like when the patches says, "Oh, this is game worn or worn by the person." Yeah, I like that. I like as well. But yeah, I like Flawless, National Treasure is nice. That's lay a little bit under Flawless, but yeah, I like nice looking cards.
Just showing a video here of Aaron Donald sitting at home chilling.
Oh, they did?
Yeah. Aaron.
Where you put him on a list of great?
Wherever he is, he's behind John Randall, and to me, he's behind Warren Sapp.
What about LT?
He's definitely behind LT. I'm talking about interior.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's not even close to LT.
LT. That's what I tell people. I said same thing with what's the name? I said it's LT, then some space, and then it's everybody else.
Yeah.
LT to me is one of the greatest defensive football player ever.
No question. Jerry says, I want game worn patches. I hate the dig for good patches on Flawless. Flawless is game worn.
Most Flawless is game one, I believe so.
Yeah. I think you have some that's not, but the stuff that I've looked at,
the majority when it's a big name, I think they do actual game one. Yeah, Flawless is really, really, really nice.
Somebody issues a card that's a rookie card that has a patch in it, and the autograph is on sticker, and the autograph has streaks in it. Now, come on.
The auto what?
Has streaks in it, and it's on a sticker, and it's on something that's a 1-on-1.
Like the lining on the card?
Yeah, like select. So you have some select cards. That's
what's the name? Yeah, that line. That's select and what's the Prism? That's why when you get those Gem 10, the card is great, even because they're hard to get a 10 on them because sometimes they're not centered. And yeah, they have the little line going across. Matter of fact, I was nervous. My Kaboom had the line on. I still got a 9. I was surprised I got a 9. My Jamar Chase.
Surprise you sometimes you get a grade back in your shop.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just like I was telling you, my Jordan where I gave it to him, and it came back with the crease on top of it. I didn't. When I take me and my son, we take pictures. I was so upset with that. That I love that Jordan card. That was the Jordan. I think it was Lear.
Did they do anything for you? Did they do something for you?
It came back a 4.
No, I'm saying, did you send in your pictures? Did they do anything for you?
Oh no, I mean I didn't. I haven't contacted them. I
didn't send your pictures in.
Yeah, cause I gotta find a picture that I took of it because you definitely like I said, I fully before I send a card to get graded, I'm under it, bright light, magnifying glass. I'm looking. I'll make sure because it ain't worth getting graded if it's gonna come back something. But I said, how the hell this card come back a 4? So I'm looking. I was like, yo, who the hell bent my card? The card you could see the bend in it. That wasn't in there when I gave it in.
Well, you got humans doing something, so anything can happen.
Yeah, it must have got messed up. It must have got messed up in delivery. But
as far as that we all sit in and hit the floor somewhere.
Yeah, something happened to it. But It is what it is.
Well, Toby, I really appreciate you being on here because you let me come on, have some fun.
Yo, man, appreciate it. Always, man. Always.
Back in the rhythm here.
One thing you gotta do, you gotta throw me on your intro, man. Gotta throw Toby in there.
We need to update it. So we might as well do it right now. I think we've done it before, but I want to make sure I have fresh video.
All right, hey, man.
Toby, who you rolling with?
I'm rolling with FD, man. Always.
I appreciate you. Chicago via LA to NY. I appreciate you.
Yes, man. And we're gonna link up soon. Like I said, they got Fanatics Fest out there. I'm coming out there.
Oh, the dates coming. You don't see it already because they're coming.
Yeah, I'm definitely. Like I said, I've been to Vegas so many times. It's a shame I haven't been to Cali yet. And I get jealous when I see y'all card shows, trade night. Y'all have that like every other week, man. Come on, it's like New York. We don't have that, so definitely some jealousy here. But I definitely gotta take a peek. Even if I'm in Vegas, I'm hitting you up. Be like, yo, we gotta link up, man.
Yeah, link up. Machado says, Toby, Funko website dropping an MJ rookie pop. Putting your
MJ,
email.
which MJ? The singer or the Jordan or Michael Jackson?
I think that's Jordan.
Jordan? Oh, okay. I saw I'm on a good Star Wars cards came out, so I've been on a Star Wars. I'm trying to find a Samuel Jackson auto that's not gonna break my pockets. His auto, yeah, very. Even his leaf is like $800, $1,000 for a leaf, but he's in the Star Wars, and I've been in a bunch of breaks. I got a little crazy, but I got a bunch of numbered Mace Windows. I'm collecting the Mace Windows, so I'm gonna make a little soon. I'm gonna make a little thing on my Mace Windu cards, make a little reel on Instagram. But yeah, I want a Samuel Jackson card. So if anybody has a Samuel Jackson card and willing to come up on it for not too crazy auto, I wouldn't mind that. His cards are hard. I watch breaks for like I watched breaks for like 2 weeks straight. I ain't seen not one Samuel Jackson. Somebody said they pulled one. I didn't see that stream, though.
We got a leaf here.
I saw one. Leaf got a Pulp Fiction one. How much do the things run? I can't see the price.
Mace Windu, 3,200.
Jesus.
SGC. Yeah, all his stuff that I've seen before is expensive.
It's expensive as hell.
1,000 upper deck. But he's my man in Marvel.
Oh, with Nick Fury.
Yeah, top Star Wars Chrome out of 5 for 15,000. Then we got a leaf going back to him and Travolta, 550. Then we got any of this stuff, man, that's graded. We got a Star Wars Chrome Sapphire, 950. Any of this stuff is close to 1,000 or over.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a box or buy a couple boxes and hopefully get lucky. But I was like, yeah, I can't. One breaker said they pulled a Mace Windu auto. But I'm gonna keep my hunt on and see if I get lucky at a small little card shop or something like that. Because like I said, going over, I'm willing to pay a few hundred, but I ain't want to get in the thousands. But I'm trying to find something ripping while I'm ripping a box open. But like, oh shoot, Samuel Jackson. So yeah, I'm trying to.
This stuff that is like one of ones, low print moments. That's him as Mace Windu.
I think I have a better chance of bumping into Samuel Jackson and having him autograph something rather than paying all these high prices.
True.
Yeah, man. But yo, appreciate you, man.
Machado says Fanatics Fest teaming up with Burbank. Yo, FD hit up Mama Break. She probably got a Samuel Jackson instead.
Nah, she ain't coming off on that. Nah, I already. She loves Star Wars. I know she ain't coming up on none of her stuff. I got her. She's mad. I'm so glad I bumped into her. She's real cool.
Good person to me. Sir, I appreciate you being here, man. I appreciate everybody being here.
Always. Good to have you back. Good to have you streaming again.
I feel much better. We'll get back on schedule and be back on.
All right, and I'm gonna hit you up in private because I wanna start this streaming thing, man. I think it's about that time for Toby Unchained to start streaming as well. in podcasts and stuff. So I definitely need your advice. I probably hit up Denny as well. Denny's doing it on YouTube. You guys are doing your thing, and y'all inspire me. So I'm definitely gonna get up on it too.
Any help you need, you let me know, and I'll be able to help in my own way.
Will do. Like I said, my son is off to college, so I got a lot of free time. I got way more free time than I did before. So shout out to El Guapo if he's watching. I know he got school tomorrow, probably in bed. But
what university is he at? Where's he at?
He's going to Stony Brook out in Long Island, Suffolk County. Nice school. Yeah, this is his first time ever being away. So yeah, he's enjoying. He says he's enjoying it.
Yeah, cool. El
Yeah,
Guapo, but the best, man.
Yes, man. Appreciate it. Yo, man, you're gonna be in touch.
I'll see you soon, brother.
Always appreciate it.
Thank you.
Rolling with FD, baby.
Thank you, brother.
Later.
Y'all keep rolling.
Always.